良き日々は先を手にして流れゆく。村を貸すなら徒歩でブルジョワ。八重堂から出てる小説は一応全部読んでるの。別におかしくなんてないでしょ。良き日々は先を手にして流れゆく。村を貸すなら徒歩でブルジョワ。
Alright, this is Timboy and time for another Genshin Impact stream. And what's this? Huh. Now, to start with the Archon quest, I think you'll have to approach to Yansan. Yes, this is the second Archon quest that I'll be streaming tonight. The previous Archon quest stream took like 4 hours and a half. So, what are you doing here, Yansan? I think she's ready. She's waiting for her trainee. You know, her Vanessa. Relax, this isn't the infamous 10-hour exercise regimen by Ubi Soroda. You're talking to Yansan. Some coach from hell. Oh, that would be a good idea for some healthy workout side minigame. Rather than training, that sounds more like helping you out? Oh, so yeah. There's a little bit of a drizzle in the rain a few hours ago, but managed to buy some shopping goods. Now I'm already dried up for tonight. So there's a bodybuilding competition in the Collective of Plenty. Well, I guess a bit of a workout session before we go to the new Wonderland in Latland. Oh, So, exactly where are you here? In this spot? Oh, wow. So that makes Yansan the best lightweight bodybuilding champion. Yansan staring straight to Ivan's eyes. Um,
目配せ
well,
だ
we
け
already
で依
just
頼を受けて
finished.
もらえちゃう
I
なんて
already
な。
finished Vanessa's story quest. That's actually the Tribal Chronicles. Alright, so Pilot or Coach?
二人と
Go
も
for
あ
the
りがと
second
な。
option.
とりあえず辺りに異常がないか確認してくれれば十分だ。簡単に見回ってくれればそれでいい。私はあっちを見回ってくる。後で北条の国で落ち合おう。
So, more or less, we're attending Ianssen's bodybuilding competition.
オイラたちブラブラするのは得意なんだ。
That's nice. Although that's not the start of the Archon quest, unfortunately. So, patrol the area near the Collective of Plenty. This leads me, I have to go to this side of the skirts. Just hope there's no volcano eruptions first, because if it did, then boy, we're in for a shock. And for once, the volcano did not disturb our traveling nightly walks. Although I don't have to climb up the rocks. Yeah. Yes, I know Sitlali has the ability for her to leap upwards, but there. So I'm guessing over here. So does not trigger the
今まで気づかなかったけど、
Ah.
ここって洞窟があったんだな。
Wait, was it here before?
見回りしないとだし。
Sorry. Yeah, you can figure out
ヒルチャ
the
ールがいるぞ。
there's still some volcanic ash because I still haven't finished the world quest with our dinosaur buddy.
なんでこんなところに隠れてるんだ？
Hmm.
起こしちゃったか？
Border. Eh?
逃
It
げたぞ。いひひ、なたの有名人。オイラたちのオーラに威圧されたのかもな。
that's not about that, Paimon. There's something on the ground.
あのキラキラのやつか？
Oh.
きっとヒルチャールが落としていったん
I
だ。
remember that. I think this was last seen in the
宝物を
the
拾ったと
chasm
思ってこ
underground
こに隠
tunnel.
そうとしたところ、オイラたちに見つかって慌てて落としたんだろうな。
Paimon, if you see glowing thing
まあ
and it's not from any of the nations, you can bet your eyes it's actually coming from another universe.
どうしたんだ？真剣な顔して。普通の鍵じゃないか。でも確かに変わってるな。ナタっぽくはないし。
I don't think so.
どこの国のやつだ？
This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship.
宇宙船スリー
Wait,
プポッ
hibernation
ト？
chamber?
何の宇宙船だ？
That's what I was asking, Paimon. At the same time,
ちょっと待てよ。
well, you're in for a surprise.
スリープポット？
I mean,
まさか
the spaceship that brought her to
お前が来た時に乗
Devat.
ってた宇宙船のことか？
Wait, why would a traveler be traveling to another planet using a spaceship?
でもなんでその鍵がこんなところに？お前が落としたのか？
Are you sure you didn't just drop it? I still have mine. I've always made sure to keep it safe and sound. She has one though, but what about the other
完
one?
全に同じものみたいだな。お前のものじゃないってことは。
Yes, there are only two of these, and the other belongs to whoever brother or sister did you pick.
やっぱり
I
な。
mean, that's pretty much going to be
おい
the
ら、
clue.
今やっとお前が宇宙人じゃなくて降臨者なんだなって実感したぞ。状況を整理して論理的に考えると、ヒルチャールがこの鍵を拾って隠してたってことは、お前のお兄さんがこの近くで落としたってことだよな。つまりお兄さんは最近この辺りに来てたんだ。
So, by extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well. Didn't we already clear that in the Nathan Archon quest? I think there are ones coming from the Conria clan, but oh well.
そうだな。何気なくイ
The
アン
reason
さん
why
の見回りを
I'm
手伝っただ
using
け
the
なの
story
に、
team,
とんだ大発見だったぜ。
the reason why I'm using
Onisan no tadakari
Sitlali,
made mitsukaru
Bolani,
nante.
Bennett, and strongly is for this quest.
先に北上
Just
の
in
国
case
に
if I
戻っ
want
て
to go to
リ
the
アンさ
other
んに報
side
告
of
した方がい
Natlan,
いのか。
Natlan in
こ
particular.
こにいたのか。お疲れ様。
It's
しっか
vodka,
り見回っ
ladies
て
and
くれてるみ
gentlemen.
たいだな。
リアンさん、なんでここに北上の国で落ち合う約束だっただろ
Do you think we see you at
ちょう
the
ど
end
大
of
発
this?
見があって
We only just got into this new area, Paimon. I don't think I recall
見回
visiting
る
this
必要は
area.
なくなったって伝えに来たんだ。
Right at
つい
the
さっき
caves of the
ボディービル
volcano.
大会が中止になってな。もうすぐパトロール隊が見回りを引き継いでくれる。
Eh?
急に中止だなんて何があったんだ
I'm
アビス
guessing
教団
Vanessa.
が攻めてきたんだ。
I was gonna say Vanessa was about to go for a vacation, but apparently, nope. The Abyss order came through the collective of plenty. Sounds like Aether's on the move again. Yep, your brother. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I
ア
have
ビス
to.
教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるで
Isn't don't the
中
Abyss
相手に
order
戦争を仕掛け
already
ようとしているよう
invaded
な。
the already invaded Naplan in the fourth half of the Archon quest?
それが戦争の国ナタと戦うつもりだなんて
I'm pretty sure those
ア
from
ビス教団
from
って
the
普段
Naplan
は
they
こそこそ行動してるイメー
they
ジだよ
have like a
な
different squad than
オイラたちも
the
こん
ones
な
coming
状
from
況は初めて
Calvary.
だぞ一体何をしようとしてるんだ
Well,
北上
unfortunately,
の
we
国
don't
の
have
情
the
報だ
factory
けじゃ
under
戦況ははっきりしな
under
いけど、防
Capitado's command.
衛は今のところ問題なさそうだ。私は聖火競技場に行ってエンジン様に状況を確認してくる。あそこがナタの中枢だからな。一緒に来てくれるか？ナタの英雄がいてくれたら心強い。
I am keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
よし、じゃあ一緒に行こ
Oh
う。
yeah, that's just the Abyss itself. Abyss Order works as its own organization. So yeah, this is the start of the Archon quest. So apparently this is the key to the hibernation chamber, which quote lines Paimon does not know the hibernation chamber. Like, she imagined like the hibernation chamber might be one of the transportation vehicles that either Aether or Lumine arrive traveling to Naplan. Wait, what? Huh? Ash particles still exist on this far side of... I don't think there are. Oh well. Oh, apparently there's a door leading to the special story mode then. So it is the key that unlocks Fate, and Koga and Jirodov are unavailable. So, once you open the door, I guess I'll need some ample time to prepare, isn't it? Nah, just have to visit Mav Weekend, that's it.
エンジン様。
Your Highness!
君の方から来るとはな。
I mean, Your Majesty,
ちょうど
or,
人をやろうとしていたところで、
I don't know.
イアンさ。
That's just the
旅
speaker's
人もいるなん
chamber.
て、なおさら好都合だな。
I was
状況は
I
わ
was
かりました
making
か？
I was making fun of the
伝達士から何
fact
か
that
報告
we
は？
got Wind
ナタの
Bloom
各地に
Mondstadt, and
アビス
then
教団の者が
there's
一斉
a
に
rift
現れた。
for
明
the
ら
for the
かに
main
組織的
story.
かつ計画的な動きだ。
The
数も
rift that
相当多い
changes
と見える。
the present
アビス
present
教団の勢
Mondstadt to
力
Wind
が
Bloom
知らな
Mondstadt.
いうち
So I
にこ
thought
こまで拡大
I
して
thought
い
we
た
get
んだ。
a special
この
story
件が
mode
なけれ
rift
ば
just for
知る由
this
しもなかっただ
area.
ろ
つまり総力を挙げて攻
Now
めて
I'm
きたので
currently
すか？
testing the
Demo.
new currently
目的は
testing the
一体？
new
私
audio
も疑問に
settings
思っている。
with trying to
アビス
trying
教
to
団
keep
は
the
これまでナ
background
タでほ
noise
とん
at
ど動きを
around
見せなかったし、
within
何
the
か因縁
border
があるわ
of
けでも
green
ない。
to yellow, with voice
まさ
lines
か
going around the yellow,
ナタに敗れた
and
ア
my
ビスの
voice
仇を
at
討つため
around at the border
なん
of
て
yellow
こと
to
はない
red,
ですよ
not
ね。
limited anywhere
理由
else.
としてはちょっと弱い気もするけどあいつらなら
It's a
十
little
分
bit of a
あり
slight
えるぜ
fix on the
まだ断定はでき
streaming
ん。
settings.
相手の
Although
真の目的を探る
although
必
the
要がある。
OBS is still struggling
それで
to
勝
keep
て
a
そうなのか
consistent 60
被害はどん
frames
な感
if
じなんだ
if I'm playing
確かに連
Genshin
中は
at
総
an
力戦を仕掛けてきた。
1440p resolution.
だが、
But
ア
I
ビ
am
ス
playing
教
it
団
at
が今相手に
1080p
している
anyway.
のは、真のアビスと戦い、勝
Pretty
利
sure
を
it's
掴ん
not
だばかりの
lagging,
ナタの勇士
but
たちだ。
it's coming from
しかも
OBS
そんな勇士
struggling
たちが国中
to
にいる。
struggling to render
あ
60 frames while
アビス教団
while
の
it
戦
is
力
using
は
preview
本
mode.
物のアビスとは雲泥の差だ。 あの終わりなき猛攻のような気迫は感じられないな。だが、
So the Abyss Order is more or less a smaller threat. The Abyss itself, the army, is quite different.
各部族には
So,
すでに防衛
the
体制を
Abyss,
整えてもら
the
っ
ones
てい
that
る。
invaded Naplan back in Act 4, is actually the Abyss Order.
君は私と共に
Because the
聖火
Abyss
競技場
Order
にとどまっ
didn't
て
have
くれても
control yet on... didn't have anything to do with the Abyss. Rather, it's just a party of few party members to ragtag, protect their princess on their behalf, and then fulfill the orders to fulfill the missions of the Abyss Order. So this one is personal, I guess. It's about her brother, I guess. The current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother. Or in this case, if you're playing as Aether, it's his sister. Well, we didn't even get to ask where would Aether Lumine be in that region.
そんな関係があったとはな。
They brought it up again.
君は彼の目的を知っているのか？
Well, that's what I want to know as well.
今2人の関係はそんなに良くないんだ。
More likely that either side didn't get a close look on Dark Traveler. What's doing what Aether or Lumine are doing in that area.
兄弟喧嘩か。うん、よくあることだ。
You can say it's more than about sibling
こんな
rivalry.
に状況をちゃんと理解してるのか？
さすが君たちだな。兄弟喧嘩一つで世界の運命さえも揺るがすとは。今回の襲撃については君も予想だにしていなかった。そして君はこれまでと同様ナタを応援してくれる。そう思っていいだろうか。
That is absolute. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do. I mean, Paprika on the other hand, she's just here to clear out the Abyss, invading the nation.
現時点の情報によれば、アビス教団は名園の主の方へ武
So
力
they're
を集
going
中させている
against
ようだ。
Masters of the Night
ここに
Wind.
残るつもりがないな
Sid
ら、
Valley
名園
Space.
の主を支援してくれると
That
助かる。
unfortunately also bring in Auron's help. Oh,
私も
sounds
一緒に
great.
行くぞ。今のところ北条の国への攻撃は落ち着いてるからな。戦力は必要なところに分配するべきだ。
At least the Collective of Plenty is already safe and sound after
助けが
the
必要になったら
after that
すぐ
attack
に知
from
ら
the
せてくれ。
Abyss. Managed to clear it out, so now we have to go to the Night Wind instead. Oh, does Malvika have an extra line?
大丈夫だ。黒幕が君の血縁者だからといって、その責任を我々の英雄になすりつけたりはし
Apparently
ない。
Malvika is cool
と
as
はい
long
え、
as
もし本当に君の兄を捕まえた
I
ら、
mean,
しっかりとお仕置きしてや
she
るつも
does
りだ
have
が。
siblings before
異論はない
she
だろ？
became the Pyro Archon. That's in one of the character teaser videos. So if I recall, I think we have to go here, just around the other entrance of the Masters of the Night Wind. It's a good thing I did wrap up snacks for tonight. Unlike last time, I had to wrap up some water. Yeah, just so that I don't get my dry voice. So, don't look at me. What? Apparently, having to approach this very beacon right here triggers a new cutscene.
あれ、ストラリじゃないか。
君たちどうしてここに？
What's kind of funny is that I did use Itlari to start the cutscene, and apparently she's going the other way around to where she was supposed to be approaching to where the cutscene should start.
よっぽどやばい状況なのか？
やばいってほどじゃないけど、
Well, it's more or less nuisance.
各部族の中でも名園の主が集中的に攻撃されてるって言うじゃない。
Oh yeah,
私たちが弱いとでも思わ
the
れてるのか
Masters
し
of the
ら。
Night Wind were later introduced instead of
考えれば考えるほどム
instead
カ
of
つい
being
て
part
きちゃ
of
っ
the
て。
launch lineup
家にいても
for
全然本
Natlan.
に集中できないし。
なるほどな。
Well then,
それで怒って
apparently,
たのか。
apparently those attacks disturbed Citlali's, novel reading time.
読者にとって分かりやすい
I bet it's one of the, I bet it's one of the 2 novels that she brought while doing one of her
お兄さんのさ
animations.
しきひどい言われようだな。
He's saying your brother's fortes. If you play as Aether, by the way, she would say Lumine has fortes. Like, come on. You can't be serious. From what I recall, I think Citlali likes Aether more than Lumine. I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I were a kid, I would change that name long ago.
つまりお兄さんはアビス教団側の人なの？
I'm betting Citlali has more blush towards Aether than Lumine. Just
み
saying.
んな迎撃が先だ。後で
Oh,
話そう。
hello.
ナイスタイミング。
Hello,
いいストレス
Miss
発散になり
Mages.
そうね。
Prepare for a lesson meeting by
なり
Citlali.
そう。
最後のは言わなくてよかったんじゃな
It's a
い
good thing I got her ready. Although Yatsun and Sarasa, they're not ready, unfortunately. So they're sidelined. Alright, so what do you have for Citlali? Star Colors Watch. Also, Refinement Rank 3. This is awesome. Fits her level based on my world level. Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City. I don't recall using that artifact. Oh yeah, I'll have to check that after this trial because it replaced my Citlali. Constellations is up to 3, so I increased Dawn Frost Star. Talents 10, 10 plus 3, and 10. Milk it! I prematurely injected that Sabe Shark early. Jump! No. Plunge attack! How did you drown?
受け止められる？
Bro, we need better alive.
加速するよ。
I'm actually stuck under wooden planks. That's embarrassing. Oink. Yep, Rift Hounds. What? A nice try.
契約を果たせ。と。天に召せ。
Come on! Bennett, finish the move! And there.
すっきり。
Not one scratch from not one scratch. Citlali got hit
あ
by
んたがいるっ
Rift
て分
Hounds,
か
I
ってた
guess.
ら、名園の主へ支援に来
Yeah,
ること
it's
の
referred
必
to
要
as
性を
Granny
考え直し
easily.
てたのに。どこへ来るか考え直した方が良かったのはアビス教団の方よ。経験からして、さっき連中が襲ってきた方角にアビス教団の拠点があるはずだ。こ
Ah,
の
okay.
勢いで畳みかけて、一気に
Well,
奴ら
they
の拠
did
点を叩いちゃ
appear
おう
from the
ぜ。
west from
ここで
our...
戦闘があったのですね。
They
手
did
は必要
appear
ですか？
from our west, so that
主の
means
戦士たちも来たぞ。
the Abyss Order
あれだけの
are
対
coming
戦
from
の
the
後だ。
south.
みんなの連携も抜群だな。みんな、いいか？この勢いで一気に攻め込むぞ。
Alright, let's destroy the fortress. It's still Trial Citlali. What? How is my team already getting bleeding status effect?
岩山八九。
注目！急にそっち
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
手加減なしよ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。前進。敵を叩きつけ
There's more? Oh, we have to go. So apparently it is a special story mode section. Guess. Oh, dark candlesticks created by the believers in the Abyss will constantly absorb energy. Yep, I know this. I know what these are.
何なんだ？体内のエネルギーが吸い取られるみたい
This
だ。
is similar to the ones I saw in the Archon quest.
受け止められる？せい、ドリフト最強。
Rob, I need better.
全力攻天理チョーク揺らぐことなし
手加減なしよ。
No, you're not dealing with this.
抵抗が弱まってきた。仕留めるチャンスだ。
There. Oh, hello, Rifthound. Get here to play and just throw in the bleeding status effects.
出発。来たよ。
There. Just a little bit. You know, I guess Volati is too powerful that
追いかけるぞ。
that the game changed its fate, or the game changed its status quo from have the best meta combination to having to beat out the boss for the highest number of HP amount as possible.
霹靂
ラブされてよ。アタック。土に目よ。契約を果たせ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。君がこの子たちのリーダーかしら。名園の主の強さ。思い知らせてあげる。
It's been a long time since I've used Bennett in Archon Quest. Well, lucky boy, you're finally being used. At least he's getting a new outfit for version 5.8.
全力攻撃
イテナラリー、リッチパパ、そうよ。へっと。せい。
Kind of funny that the Abyss Heralds come here to attack us. Come on, use her shield.
注目。君に立ち寄れ。
I knew this would happen.
さあ、働きなさい。せい。
I would have brought in a bolt. I would have brought an Electro character.
より甘い今日の波はやは隙あり
Dude, get inside the battlefield.
天道万象たは燃えろ霹靂先陣
He's holding on for dear life as if something would happen if he were to lose his shield. Like, buddy, good luck with that. Get back to the Abyss Order and you suck.
世界は必ずもう
拠点を制圧したぞ。みんな、よく
Wait,
頑
the
張ったな。
stronghold is just under the. is just over at this
大したことな
coast?
かったな。
This feels like a unique special case on why the Abyss Order had to set up
名園の主の
set
実
up
力を
one
認
of
めさせ
the
て、
outposts
ちゃんと謝って
just
もらうつもりだったのに。
over close to the shore.
さっさと帰って祝い酒でも飲んでモヤモヤを吹っ飛ばしましょうっと。
拠
Hey,
点を排除したか
come
ら、
on.
しばらくは周辺の奴らもおとなしくなるだろうな。でも、まだ気を抜かない方が良さそうだ。気づいたか？
Mhm.
普通なら、拠点の攻略が終盤に近づくほど、敵の抵抗は激しくなるはずなのに、さっきの戦い、
I agree
本
about.
気で抵抗し
I
てたの
agreed
はほ
about
んの一
what
部だけで、
Vodka said.
他
Oh
の
yeah,
連
I
中は何かを察
I
したかのよ
forgot
う
to
に
check if I did
撤退
did
して
my
いっただろ
release. Did my
何か
dailies in
問
Uma
題でもある
Musume.
の？
Global
拠点を
version I
戦略
already
的に
did,
放
but
棄しただけじゃない？
in
Yeah.
the Japanese
そうは見え
version,
なか
I
った
think
な。
I already cleared this with
なんて言ったって
autoplay.
国相手に戦争を仕掛けてきたんだぞ。
I forgot Goga's
猛
playing
烈な
Left
勢
4
いで進
Dead,
行してき
but
たにしては、
I
さっきの
wish
動きは
I
どう
wish I
も
would
違和
have
感
played
がある。
Left 4
つ
Dead.
まり
But
アビス教団は何か企んでるってこと？
maybe
情報が
around
出揃ってな
August,
いから、
I might be
確かな
available
ことは言え
to
ないけ
play.
ど、
Might be able
警戒を
available to
怠
play
ら
a
ず、
multiplayer game.
防御をしっかり固めておこう。
He's still playing with mods. Gosh dang it. So, no wiser is the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. Well, unfortunately we couldn't find your brother. If I could only get Aether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
やっぱり鍵のことが気になるのか？もし鍵を手がかりに兄弟の居場所が分かれば、やっと
I
会えるか
still
もしれ
haven't
ない
gotten
し、
UC yet
戦いだ
in
って
Uma
早く
Musume.
終わるか
I'm
も
not
しれない
sure
もんな。
why, but I think it has to do with the limited
もう行っちゃう
with
の？
the event limited
一段
Umas.
落祝いに
That's why I
一
couldn't
杯
get
やろうって
another
誘おう
UC
か
character
迷ってた
under
ところだったのに。
UC Uma other
ここ
than
にはシトラリバー様も私
other
もい
than
る。
Chrono Genesis.
安心して行ってきな。
Maybe I have to use the gacha support cards to increase the power distribution. Savior, return to the area near the cave where you investigate. Oh boy, Gyarados playing NFS Unbound, which I don't mind. I mean, if Ubisoft were to remove a game from his library, unfortunately, that's gonna waste a little money. But since this is from EA, at least he's not playing the crew. Otherwise, Ubisoft would have taken away his license to play that game. Like, come on. What was the other power support card that I could use?
確かヒルチャールが落とした鍵を見つけたのはこの辺りだったよな。
Yep,
他に
that
手
is
がかり
true.
がないかちゃんと調べようぜ。
Mangawati would like to
ニ
go
ャンサ
for...
たちも待ってるしな。
Mangawati would like to join your world. No, I'm here for story. But welcome to the stream.
どこにも手がかりがないぞ。あのヒルチャール、一体どうやって鍵を拾
Let
っ
me see,
たん
maybe
だ？
I'll try...
お前のお兄さんがここを通りかかった時
Oh
に
yeah, I don't
うっ
have
かり鍵
I
を
don't
落
have
とした
support
のか
cards to
な。
upgrade the
こんな
timeout
大
for
事
us.
なものをうっかり落とすなんてちょっと間抜けな気も
Hmm,
す
we
る
could
け
just
ど。
do something in such a dumb
Mono
way.
na kusa
That's not a
nante
dumb
yoku
way.
aru koto
I
desu
think
na.
it was intentionally left behind to lure our traveler into to lure a traveler into the trap. Remember from the previous Archon quest where the enemy got lured into Albedo's trap? That's the opposite. We are falling into villain's trap. Hmm.
いえ、
Who is this
そんな場合じ
lady?
ゃないわ。助けて。あの魔物たちがずっと追いかけてきて、もう体力の限界なの。どうにかできない？
Well, you've come to the right person, but where are those monsters you speak of?
そうだぞ。
Quite
魔物なんか
quite a
どこにいるん
beautiful
だ？
landscape in the middle of a
どこにも見えないぞ。
terrifying situation. I don't see any monsters behind
意
you.
味がわからないわ。
What do you mean? Well, I
すぐそこに
I
迫って
think
き
you
て
might
る
have
じゃな
some
い。
special eyes or special ability to see things that we couldn't see.
オイラたち本当に冗談なんて言ってないぞ。
Yeah, we don't see monsters, and we're normal human beings. Except Paimon, who is an emergency food.
なら一緒に逃げましょう。あいつらが来る。
But I really don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
わけがわからないやつだな。何が見えてるんだよ。
If she's seeing things, then we would have saw. Oh.
おい、本当に怪我してるみたいだぞ。
Yes, apparently there's like spiritual alterations attacking
大
her.
丈夫か？一体何がいるって言うんだ。
Hello?
すぐそこにいるじゃない。危ないからあなたたちだけでも逃げて。
Let me help you first. Are? I can see it. It's the Rift Hounds. Apparently she can see him. Why did this lady have special vision that we couldn't see? Like the ability to see invisible Rift
私た
Hounds.
ちあとちょっとで殺されるところだったのよ。
Well, I'm sorry. I'll have to take care of them now.
お願いね、救世主様。
Savior?
救世主？
Well, this is new. I think you're referring to someone else, but you're referring to the traveler.
はいはい。サーフボードでそうか。
Bruv.
出発。来た来たよ。
Oh my god. No, 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 no. I'm trying to get back to the battlefield. I can't believe this. Come back here, please. You're kidding me. Can those Rift Hounds at least, teleport? Mission accomplished? There you are, there you are.
剣女盤石天理チョーク
Going. Where's the other one? Where's the Geo Rift Hound? Oh, there you are. Oh no, that's the electrical one.
いやどうよ
Now you disappeared.
リフト
Ow.
揺らぐことなし。やっふん。
悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
Get back here.
燃えろ。
I'm getting bad at healing right now. Where is Burst?
はいはいよ
There. Oh, what's up behind you? Nah, I'm just joking. I guess this was due to the cutscene where the ref houses are supposed to be appearing in front of us, then disappeared.
なんかお前空気と戦ってるみたいで
This looked like you were slicing it thinner. Then why are you moving around, Paimon? I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand. Ooh. Magic. Or probably witchcraft. Alright then. Let's try one more time. I want to check that I got all of the monsters. So what do you see? What we cannot see? Tell me about it. Eh? Okay, that's a bit jittery. So what's wrong?
なんでもない確認しなくても大丈夫
Maybe she's trying to she's likely going to recall that
さ
memory
っきは
that
それどころじゃなかったけど
recall that
こうやって
memory.
改まって
Something
あなた
that
に触れられ
something that got her
手を
uncomfortable.
握られるとなんかちょっと恥ずかしくて
Oh,
手を握っただけだろ何照れてるんだよ
あそういえばまだ自己紹介してなかったわね
so you're
私は
directive.
助けてくれて本当にありがとう
Directive?
いいっておいらはパイモン
This one's a bit hard to pronounce.
ど
Directive.
んなやつでもボコボコにしてやるぜいでもさっきの魔物って一
We're
体
not
何
dealing
だ
in
ったの
Hilichurls, Paimon, but we are dealing with spiritual wolves.
魔物は確かにそこにいるの
You
に
seen her the whole
あな
time,
た
so
たち
when you
は
say
見え
you
ないって
couldn't,
言うし
thought you were making fun of
か
me.
らかってる
What
の
do
か
you
と思っ
mean?
ちゃったわ
You have a special vision. That's why we can see what.
女の子が魔
That's
物
why
に
you
追
can
われ
see.
てるのにしらっぷりで笑ってるなんてやばいやつじゃないか
That would have made us more monsters than monsters. I never do, never do something so horrendous. No way, I did not press the right
そう
window.
だぞおいらたちはそんなやつじゃない本当に見えなかっ
What's
た
kind of interesting is that Paimon pretends as if we're the enemies
そういえば
to
さっき怪我
Dirty.
してたみたいだけど
Like,
大
come
丈夫
on.
か
How is that even possible?
ちょっと足をひねっただけだから大したことないわでもすぐには歩けないかも
There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for
それ
now?
がいいな
Well,
手を貸して
that
やるぜ
was one of the ideas. That was one of my ideas because, well, we're nearby a settlement where no one is still residing, other than the villager that just ran away.
おかげでだいぶ落ち着いてきた
I don't think you're
また魔
injured.
物が来るかもしれない
I'm
し
just joking.
傷が治るまでここでおとなしくして
There
る
it
わ
is face
一
value.
人だとちょっと心配だなティレルはどこから来たんだ
遠くの小さな
A
村から
small
よ
village far away from
歩い
here.
ているうちに迷ってしまって
She didn't
ここがどこなのかも
specify.
わからなく
She
な
didn't
っちゃった
specify the region
救
that
世主様を
she
探すたび
originally
困難は
she
つきものな
originally
のかしら
raised in.
救世主そういえばさっきも旅人のことをそう呼んでたよな救世主って何のことだ
So
ごめんなさい思わずだって
え
あまりにそっくりだったから
why? It's not
ちゃん
like
と説明
it's
す
not
るわ
like we're not embarrassed being
昔
called as
何で
savior.
も知ってる
I
聖
mean,
人が
everyone calls
私
the
の村に
traveler
立ち寄ったんです
everyone
っ
calls the
て
traveler the hero
聖
anyway.
人はこう予言した滅びの災いがもうすぐ訪れるでもそれと同時に
So Doomsday was
救世主も
coming, but
現
that
れ
is
る
the day approach of Savior
そろ
would
そろ
reveal.
その災いは
Oh,
訪れるはずなのそれでおばあちゃんに頼まれて救世
Is
主
that
様を
what
探
you're-
す旅に出たのよ
is that what you're
滅びの
trying to run
災い
away from? The Doomsday. Huh.
私小さい頃から救世主様にずっと憧れてたわ
みんなの語る救世主様の姿は
about
バ
that
ッチリ目の裏
doomsday,
に焼き付いてる。あなたの金髪を
there
見た
isn't
瞬間
there isn't a day close to that kind of disaster in Tibet other than the Great Flood in
だから
Fontaine,
最初
which
こいつ
if
を
it
見
were
て
to
ポカ
happen
ンとして
the
たのか。
entire world,
そ
then
れなら
most
納
of
得だ
the
ぞ。
then
旅人の
most of
実
the
力なら
population would have
救
been
世
wiped
主っ
out.
て呼ばれた
But
っておかしくないからな。
luckily, it's only
すで
isolated
にいろんな
to
肩書きを持
Fontaine
ってるんだし、
because
一つくらい増えたってい
the
いよ
entire
な。
territory is already elevated with
彼女じゃないの。
with a large body of water
お
and
前のイメ
waterfall.
ージとぴったりなんじゃなかったのか。性別が違うのよ。救世主様は
My
少年
guess
のは
is
ず。
that Fontaine was sinking during the last part of the Archon quest. That's why you don't get to hear reports of other nations being flooded. Oh, for goodness sake, there are gender requirements to be savior. Wait, I don't think it's her. What do you mean? Didn't you say everything matched? Everything except for the gender, the same, which describes a young man. If you plays Aether, Deirdre would have said otherwise. So, we're the other savior instead. I think I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches all of the requirements.
そうだ。お前じゃないってことは。
If it's Aether, then I think that likely matches what their lady refers to. She's referring to Aether.
お兄さんがいるのね。ああ、きっとその方が救世主様よ。お願い。
Currently I'm doing career mode with Nishino Flower and Uma Musume.
こんな偶然もあるんだな。
Not sure if I can get her to
実は
UC.
オイラたちもそい
The
つを
average
探してるんだ。
the average Umas that I usually trade with are already at around UD at this point.
あんまり兄
So
弟
I'm
仲が
not sure
良
if
く
I
な
can
い
get
んだ。
her to UC
こんな
with
こと言いたくないけど。
with just
本当の
event
ことなんだ
cards
から
or
しょう
event
がな
support
いよ
cards,
な。
that is.
そっか。でも同じ人物を
So I
探
guess
してるなら
I guess
協力
RNG
し
will
合い
have
そ
to
うね。
grab me for luck
少なく
because
とも一歩前進じゃない？
sometimes autoplay usually goes with out of goal races. Have you always believed that Doomsday will come or the Savior will come? I mean, can be any of the two.
ええ。災いはいつか
Everyone
必ず
says that
訪
the
れる。
disaster is inevitable.
みんなもそう言ってるわ。
I can tell because it's all
そして
fire.
救世主様はすべての苦しみ
Beyond
か
the
ら
fire,
み
you
んなを
say
救って
hero
く
and
れる存
blonde,
在。
braided with a
それに
long cape.
私がずっと憧れてきた人なの。なあ、なんか変な
Just
と思わない
visualizing
か？
it.
滅びの災いとかさ。
She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Hello? Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order? There's no way.
なあ、目をそらしたぞ。きっと何か後ろめたいことがあるんだ。
No, she's not even
問い詰めて
speaking.
みなさい。どうしたんだ、ティレル。様子が変だけど、何か思い出したのか？私、なんていうか、旅人さんが憧れの救世主様にあんまり似てるものだから、しかも危機から救ってくれて、まさに命の恩人よ。つまり目を合わせていられるのはせいぜい3秒が限界なわけ。何言ってるんだ？
How am I supposed to respond to that? Game.
ごめん、なんでもないわ。とにかくこの話はここまで。怪我が治るまでしばらくここで休んでるわ。もし救世主様を
I
見
think
つ
you
けた
should
ら
be better
戻
by
って知ら
tomorrow.
せてちょうだい。本当に一人で平気か？お腹がすくだろう。私は大丈夫。こう見えて隠れるのは得意なの。 お腹が空いたら近くで食べ物を探すから心配しないで。
Mm-hmm. Currently there's no currently in our area it's not stormy, but it was raining heavily a few hours
謎だら
ago.
けのやつだな。まだ読めないところはあるけど、まあ少なくともお前には好意的だし、怪我が治ればお兄さんを探すのを手伝ってくれるかもしれないよな。
Well, at least we got her to
今のところ
convince that we
他
can
に手がか
find
り
her
もなさ
savior.
そうだし、ひとまずメイン
That's the ship
マー
right
ジに戻ろう
there.
ぜ。もしかしたら
That's not
またオイラた
possible.
ちの助け
Come
が
on,
必要
dear
になってる
Lee
かもしれ
could
な
be
いしな。
interested in either Aether or Lumine because she referred to them as her saviors. Alright, speaking of which, guess we gotta go back to St. Larry's. Oh no, yes, just around this entrance. Playing Left 4 Dead 2 with Mom. Ah! Wait, I still haven't let her wear that glider. Oh yeah, it's actually available. I forgot this is available, so everyone gets to use the glider. Oh yeah, there's now weapon appearances for some reason. Wait, was there an item in Genshin where you can change the appearance of that weapon? What? No. I meant, what does the weapon appearance work for? Serpent Devourer, Ardent Storm, Shadowed Moon, Hollowed Feathers, and Starpiecer. It's actually a limited time offering. What this means is that, you can get the base weapon, but you can only use that appearance during a limited time period. Why didn't Hoyoverse made a permanent weapon appearance? Like, had to get it in the first 10 days or so, but it does expire. Yes, I know. Apparently, you can change the appearance of that weapon that you got from, I think it's from an event, or in Stygian, I think it's in the Stygian game mode. This one, the Stygian Onslaught. But apparently, how do I say this? That's for fixed stats. But if I recall, there was one event where you have to change, where you can get the weapon appearance change as part of the reward. Looks like you're quite behind the newsstand. I had the AFK for one version update.
帰ってきたか。どうだ。何か手がかりはあったか。
おかしな出来事はあったけど、
I only came here for getting Vanessa and Ikan-san. I didn't meet it in time to get Skirt though, but at this point I don't have enough Primo gems to guarantee her. So I think what is the war still on? No progress rate, I'm afraid.
まあ大丈夫だ。あんたたちがいない間はほとんど
Things
停
seem to be
戦
the
状態だったからな。
standstill where you
ア
were
ビス教
gone.
団はあれ以上攻めてこなかっ
That
たんだ。
means the Abyss Order
向こうの
is
意図
no
が
longer
まだは
planning
っ
to
きりしな
attack
い以上、
the Masters
こっ
of
ち
the
も
Night
むやみに攻
Domain.
めるわけにもいかない
At
し、
least,
将
at
兵
least
た
in the
ちには
next
見
few
張りを
days.
続けさせてるけど、今のところ目立った動きは確
You know,
認されてない。
if I were to go for weapon appearances in the game, at least have one of them
なる
be
ほどな。
permanent
ほんと
item,
一体何を考え
or
てる
have
んだ
it
ろ
be
う
available
な。
in the permanent
それ
shop.
で
It can be either hard to get or pay
悪いけ
with
ど、
premium
将
currency.
兵たちのところに行って一言ねぎらってやってくれないか。ずっと交代で見張りを続けてて相当疲れが溜まってるはずだ。大英雄であるあんたに励まされれば
She's
私が
right
行くより
behind
士
the
気が上がるだ
she's
ろ。
right behind the
い
Plogis
や
said.
んさ、計算し
Well, since you asked, this is technically my sibling's fault,
助かる
so...
ぜ。じゃあ任せたぞ。
I'm betting we have to meet up with Zetlari for other use. Talk to the forward sentries. No! I'm just joking. I can go collect gliders, but not weapon appearances. If it's limited time, I'm not gonna do that. Why bother?
おお、我らが英雄トゥマイニ。
I'm too mighty.
先ほどの戦いではご一緒させていただきました。覚えておられますか？
Oh yeah, maybe during the Archon Quest Act 4.
いやー、光栄です。
Yeah, the one where most of Natlan are under attack by the Abyss,
お疲れ様だぞ。
and we almost
大
lost
した
it
こと
all.
ありません。向こうも特に動きはないし、手持ち無沙汰なぐらいですよ。
Well, have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
戦況に影響はないと思うんですが、
Other than Koke
アビ
is
ス教団の奴
continuing
ら
playing Left
攻
4
撃こ
Dead
そ
2.
してこないけど、なぜか周辺をうろついてて、
Let's see.
時々
Look at my
瞑想を
schedule
してるような
plan.
仕草も見られます。
Oh.
アビス教団の作法なのか
Look at
何な
my
のか、
schedule plan. I
念のため
could
部族のシャーマンに
stream
も
the
来てもらいまし
Kizu
た。
on July 27th.
裏
and
があ
then...
ったら大変ですからね。
Oh,
ですが、
no wait.
特に何も発見で
Wait,
きません
there's
でした。
Foil Fair
おそら
on
く奴ら
July
の進行
24
に
and
関するものだったん
27,
でしょうね。それ以
and
上は気に
nothing
しないこ
Phone
とにしてます。
3 will be available in the
あいつらが自
Philippines
分
on
たち
July
のことをやってる
25.
だけなら
Ah,
戦い
dang
にな
it.
るより全然いい
Might
よ
as well to stream Nijikizu or play a multiplayer game in August, because at 20 I'm likely going to play Atelier Yumiya again. Seems suspicious though. Could this be related to their true
シャー
objective?
マンたちが無害だと言うなら気にしなくていいでしょう。こっちに
Like
害がないなら
I can
どんな怪しい
plan
儀式をやってよう
I
が
can
どうでもいいですから。
plan when
どっ
to
ちみちこ
when
っち
to
か
go
ら総攻撃
outside.
を仕掛ければ
It's just that
奴らは手も足も出ないは
I'm
ずです
trying to
よ。
plan what games
これ
to
が戦
play
力
next
差によ
week.
る余裕ってやつか
But fortunately for
Skin,
gacha games like
Skin,
Uma
Skin,
Musume, I can stream it on the weekend, since it doesn't take like an hour or so to clear. Huh? Oh, I thought it's I thought it's one of the characters we have to meet up in the anecdotes. Hello, I'm too mighty.
もしかしてわざわざ励ましに来てくださったのですか？
No.
やばい。めちゃくちゃ緊張する。
Don't be nervous. We're just here to
ない
ask.
だろ
We're
う
just asking how are you
戦闘をくぐり抜け
doing.
てきた戦士なんじゃないのかよ
それとこれとは
I
全く
bet
別の
Paimon
話
does
ですよ。
not have an ancient name,
戦場に立つ
unfortunately.
機会は
So it's
何度もあ
like,
りますが、
it's like two
第一
Mighties,
で話せる機会なんて
two
め
Mighties
ったにないで
servant.
すから。そりゃ緊張しますよ。
What's kind of interesting is that I think Cantalo has hearts towards on Lumine, but not
英
Aether.
雄に
So,
悪い印象を持たれてしまうかもしれないじゃないです
so
か。
so it's just a slight difference if you're to play one of the two twins.
はあ、そうですよね。
Like,
えー、
Bram, you interested with a
小さ
traveler
なお願いがあるのです
who's
が、
traveling around the
サイン
world?
が欲しいのか
Or a native who is staying,
一戦
doing things at the
お
Masters
手
of
合わ
Night
せ願
with.
えませんか？
おい弱々しい声でとんでもないことを言い出したぞ緊張して
Are you sure
るなん
about
て真っ
that?
赤な嘘だろ
Are you sure
嘘
about
なん
that?
てとんでもありません。今言わなかったら
He just-
きっと
You just
一生後悔
asked for a
すると思
duel,
ったから。
like, you're no match for the traveler.
でも当直を抜けるわけにもいかず、パイモン様、少しの間だけ代わってもらえませんか？
She doesn't have a weapon.
弱気な声でむちゃくちゃな野球だ
I think it's a fair request. What are you waiting for? Bring it on. He's likely going to lose. Oh, we're just doing a hand-to-hand combat. You know, no weapons needed. This is not gonna end well.
もともと勝てるとは思ってなかったけど。
And she just finished him with a kick.
英雄トゥマイニと戦えたなんて一生の自慢だ。
It's like
今日はついてる。
one of our Oshi.
なんか戦いが終わった
Oh, cool.
男は戦って言葉を交
What
わ
do
す
we
ん
get?
だ。もう英雄様とはバッチリ打ち解けたから
Come
な。
on,
そ
Nishiro
りゃ緊張
Flower.
もしなくなるって
UV5 double S,
おいら
UV5 speed, double S stamina, UD7 power, B guts, B plus guts, and double S wits. Oh yeah. Sorry, I have to check out Umamusume. So, but it's a good thing I can passively listen to the dialogue. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
異常なし。今
Not
の
at
ところ
all.
アビス教団の動きは確認されていません。
We just have to ask how
こっちも
how
同じだな。
everything's going, and then
もうちょっと回ったら
Kantaro
帰ろうぜ
ends up asking to spar with Lumine. Like, come on, this is filler quest though.
どうだった？翔平たちから
It's like
何
I'm
か報
going on
告
a
はあっ
side
たか？
quest while
これとい
waiting
っ
for
て
the
重要
next
な情報
assignment.
はなかったな。アビス教団の奴らが近くで
Oh
瞑
wait,
想みたいなことを
oh
してる
yeah,
って話はあったけど、
Nishiro does not
別に
have
害はな
skills
さそうだ。
suited for
それともう
mile
一
or
つ、
sprint.
あのカンタルってやつ、めちゃくちゃ癖が強かったぞ。
お？
I missed it, but he answered with a question mark. Like, were you talking about Paimon? Alright, so someone mentioned the deepest source doing some kind of meditation or prayer. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the cards. No, gosh dang. Ignore Paimon. He wasn't a problem.
帰ってきたの？もうなんで誰も起こしてくれなかったのよ。
Nah, I think he's wordless or he's just wordless. He's more or less a guy who's going to occupy the filler in a non-intrusive way.
相当飲んだんだろう。お前酔いつぶれたらなかなか起きないもんな。
酔いつぶれた時だって意識はしっかりしてるんだから。って潰れてなんかないわよ。それよりさっきアビス教団の瞑想とか言ってたけど。
そうなんだ。シトラリ、お前も何か感じたのか？
さっき見た夢がどうも引っかかってね。
Oh,
うまく言えない
it's
け
as
ど
if some noise had found its way to the lane
ノ
line.
イズが混ざってるように感じたの。
Okay, so apparently, the Abyss Order interfering Masters of Nightwind might have
地
also
脈や八神
triggered
の国に
the
実質
interference
的な影
with
響は
lane
なさそうだけど、
and even that woke up Sitlawi.
互いに干渉しない別の次元に存在してるみたいで、直接的な脅威は感じなかった。ただなんとなく何かが起こってるんじゃないかって気がするのよ。
地脈や八神の国のことに一番敏感なシトラリでさえ、そんなあやふやな感じしか
You
つ
should
か
know
めなか
flowers
った
at
のか？
UE9?
そりゃストゥーラって翔平が呼んだシャーマンたちにもわからなかったわけだな。
I don't get it at all. I don't even
後で一緒
even
に
use
族長のところへ行きましょう。
the
このままずるず
scenario.
る先延ばしにしても仕方ない
Maybe
し、
it's because my
そろそろ
Tamama Cross
アビ
support
ス
card
教
is
団
not
を追い
maxed
払いに
out.
かかるべきよ。
グラスバーバからの提案なら族長も同意するだろうな。ただ兵を集めるにはもうちょっと時間がかかりそうなんだ。万全の準備を
War,
整えて挑まない
adequate
と。
planning and preparation is
そういうのは
key to
管轄だ。
victory.
任せるから出発できるようになったら声をかけてちょうだい。
Well, since you're here, Sitlavi, might as well ask one more question.
私に？何かしら？
Have you heard of the monsters that are only visible to certain people?
一部の人にしか見えない？妙な質問ね。思い浮かぶのは
Yeah, I thought I was crazy when I first told theory Deeves had.
負の要素が形になった魔物ぐらいかしら。死んだ魔物の魂って可能性
Could
も
be a
考
simple
え
case
ら
of
れ
dead
るけど、
monster whose soul got stuck
この
here.
辺の話はちょっとややこしいし、どこまでを
Wait, you
魔物と
cannot
定義するかっ
identify
て
it?
ところとも関わってくるのよね。
ふーん。で、結局どうなんだよ。超博識なグラスバーバ様。
何よ、私は考えたことをそのまま言ってるだけなのに、なんだかまるで私
Yeah,
が
I
知
think
識
that's
をひ
up
けらかし
to
てるみたいじゃ
I
ない。
think that's up to her knowledge on
結論としては
how invisible
特
souls
殊な状況
exist.
ではそうい
I
うの
think
もあ
that
り得るっ
would
てこと。
I don't think that would help her case if she doesn't meet up with Itinerary,
シトラリでさえ今ま
which
での人
unfortunately
生で
we're
一度も見
we're
た
not
ことが
likely
ない
gonna
な
do that.
らほぼないって考えていいよな。
私が年寄りって言ってるみたいね。
Okay, the short answer is there are many potential explanations. That said, it's not something you encounter. Well, if Granny easily never see it, might as well not exist, right?
私が年寄りって言ってるみたいね。
Thanks. I agree, it's hard to say what it was for
今の
sure.
話、私だけピンときてないんだけど、
Come to think of
一
it,
体何があったん
did
だ。
training pass, wait, I didn't get any support cards? Did Uma Musume no longer give out standard no longer gives you support card tickets for standard pass, but gives. I was wondering why I'm no longer getting more of those support tickets. You tell me too about what happened.
魔物が見えるきっかけが手をつなぐこと？なんかわざとらしいわね。
Oh man.
気にするところはそこかよ。
I'm gonna get to the bottom of who held
体の
Aether's
接触
hand.
がトリガーなんじゃないか。
You jealous,
たまたまそ
Lily?
の時は手に触れただけで。
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, but we holding are otherwise. Sheet of fire. If only Maddie was here to say that, but Anya does not have her character in Genshin or any of the Hoyoverse games. You know, the character that Anya will voice in,
それより、
at least for
あんた
now.
の兄弟。つまりアビス教団の
I don't
土
think
地者を
there-
救世主
I
だ
don't
なん
think
て
there
仰
were
いでる
other
ことの
upcoming
方が、
characters that I'm looking
私
forward
は気
to
になる
in
けど、
Node Cry.
そい
At
つ
least
の
they
正
did
体
reveal
は
the
何なの
cast
か。
list, so
本当に本人が語ってたような単純な経歴なのか。なんかうさんくさいんだよな。ごめんな。こんな状況だから疑り深くなってるのかも。
いや、イアンサが疑問に思うのも無理ないぞ。
well, I guess there's not much
絶
really.
対裏があると思う。
Whoever this girl is sounds like bad.
それはただの決めつけだろ。
You think she's inspired? Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
さあな。彼女
You
にし
don't
か
leave
見
you
え
all
ない
by
魔
yourself,
物は
lost in the middle of nowhere, seeing some monsters and how I else can.
そして敵の
Because the
リーダ
leader
ー
of
も
the
救
Abyss
世主と
Order
呼ん
and
でたけど
Savior. Maybe she's one of the disciples of a higher deity. Kind of like,
今思えば、
kind of like the one that
一
we
人置いてく
encounter
るべ
in
きじゃなかった
the
な。
Sumera Archon quest, where,
こっちが出撃するにはまだ兵を
where
集める時間
one
がい
of
るから
one of
特
the
に用
students
事が
in
ない
the
ならもう
academia
一度様子を見に行ってきてくれな
referred
い
to the
か
false god as her
何
savior,
事も
or
慎重に
the
進め
actual
るに
god
越したこと
of
はないから
Sumeru,
な。
which in reality we know it's Nahida. Might as well, she seems to trust me after all. Although I doubt she means us any harm.
決まりだな。もう一回チレルの様子を見に出発だ。
What's kind of weird is that Cincinnati even has interest with Lumine, even though she's more preferable with Aether, which is kind of weird because I don't see her blush more towards the female traveler than Aether. Ravit's on the other side. It'd be funny if I were to see another set of pyroclastic rocks coming barrelers forth.
行くよ。
上までお願い。
Alright, so there's the cave. And I can just... I was supposed to do plunge attack,
ここ
but
だな。
the game does not
チレ
let
ルは
me.
まだいるのか。なんか静かすぎるぜ。 もしイアンサの推測が正しければ、ここでおとなしく隠れてるわけないよな。
That's the thing I'm worried about. Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. Hmm.
うわ、気をつけろ。
Stop by unarmed. You're trying to kill your savior with just a wooden club from a hilichurl? Think again. Dude, maybe there really is.
ごめん、あなたたちだったのね。物音がしたからてっきり魔物が来たのかと。痛い。
I'm kind of surprised that she almost betrayed her
気を張っ
savior.
てたもんだから。
I wasn't thinking about string. If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge. Somehow it still hurt less than
びっ
expected.
くりしたぞ。オイラたち、お前にはめられたのかと思ったぜ。
Maybe she was intentionally trying to do that in the because of a plot twist.
まあ、こっちも
I
挨
can bet.
拶もせ
I
ず
can
に
bet
こっ
by
そり入って
bottom
きち
more
ゃっ
of
たしな。
that. That's why she prepared
実
her
はあ
wooden
なたた
club.
ちが去った後、ずっと気を張り詰めてたの。魔物が来るんじゃないかって。足を怪我してから思うように動けないし、ここって料理を作れるような環境じゃないでしょ。あと1時間半くらいで飢え死にしそうなのよ。
Oh
そん
yeah!
な正確にわか
This
る
game
のかよ。
doesn't have any
腹
essentials
ペコ
for
だ
the
った
code
からさ
code.
っきの攻撃が
Not
ヒロヒ
even
ロ
in
だっ
this
たんだな。
volcanic area.
後半でたまらなかったくせに、なんでこの前大丈夫だなんて強がったんだ。だって命の恩人に悪い印象は残したくなくて、すでに一度助けられた身なのにさらに迷惑をかけるなんて、そんなの耐えられないわ。
I doubt it.
気にしすぎだぞ。何を気負ってるんだか。もう強がったりしないから。
Could you really just be an injured civilian?
お願いがあるんだけど。
Oh, there goes Lumine making
何か
cook
食べるも
then,
のを
at
作ってく
making
れ
food
ない？
then. Mataka. Sure, I know just the recipe only takes an hour and a
ちょうどオイ
half.
ラもお腹が空いてきたしな。特別に
Maybe prepare at least a
お前をオイ
dessert.
ラたちのご飯
That
タ
will
イムに招待
that
する
will
ぜ。
be easy to set up. Oh, there's no action required. Lumine will just cook dinner in the portable Adeptus cooking stove.
お腹いっぱい。
Oh yeah,
体飢え死にしなくて済み
there's already a cooking pot below the
そう。
cave.
またあなたに
Well,
助け
the
ても
one
らっ
we're
ちゃった
sitting
な。
at right now. No trouble. Oh, that's two flavors you only know.
お前がこんなに食べるとは思わなかったぜ。道理で一人で長旅ができたわけだ。
That's kind of interesting. I think she has the same appetite as Pecorine or Vanessa.
いつの間にかすっかり暗くなっちゃったな。
Sure. Maybe the moon is beautiful.
ここの星
And
空
I can see the great tree from afar.
あなたたちがいてくれてよかった。ずっと洞窟に隠れてたから外の空気がすごく新鮮。今まで見たどの星空より綺麗に見えるわ。そんなに長く隠れてたわけじゃないよな。
Took a while to finish eating the corn chips. But she thought she was gonna starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slowly. Maybe to her it's like 2 days, when in reality it took us 24 hours for one day to pass.
小さい頃、よく家の屋根に寝転んで星空を眺めてたな。ぼんやりとこの
You're
星空
not
って
likely
本当
raised
に
in
実在
an
するのか
orphanage,
なっ
aren't
て
you?
考えたりしてね。
Well, the star looks real, but does she know that's the false sky? Well, at least that's what Il Dottore mentioned that in the Sumero Archon quest.
でもおばあちゃんはそんなこと考えても意味がないって言うの。うちの村の人たちは
Not like we're
生
living
まれ
in
てから
a
死ぬまで
we're living in
ずっ
a
と村の
dream.
中だけ
This
で
is
過ごす。
reality.
だから村こそがみんなにとっては世界のすべてなの。この先もずっとこの星空の下でしか生きられないのなら、
Mm-hmm.
私たちにとってはこの星空こそが
Well,
真
this,
実
from
な
this
の。
angle, it's worth a screenshot.
わかったような、わからないような。
Come on,
つまり
Paimon.
今のオイラ
I
にと
mean,
っては
look at your
旅人と
appearance.
一緒に旅することが世界
You
の
are
すべ
indeed
て。
from another world,
みたいな
much
こと
like
か？
Aether and Lumine. Seems kind of right, but not really.
私は自分の世界を大事にしてきたの。長い間ずっと村での暮らし、思い出の風景、そして子供の頃から憧れだった救世主の物語。
Mm-hmm.
それが私の世界の全てだったのよ。でもおばあちゃんの言葉はあまり好きじゃない。たとえ私の世界は小さくても、その外にどんな世界が広がってるのかは知りたいもの。おお、いいぞ、その意気だ。
Ah, okay.
そんなわけで救世主様を探すこの旅は私にとって第一歩だったの。一歩ずつ自分の目と足で少しずつ世界を広げていくんだ。そしていつかはこの星空の向こうまで、その時になったら子供の頃の疑問への答えもきっと見つかるよね。 いつかは私も他の世界の人たちとこうやって座っておしゃべりできるかもね。説明するのもややこしいし、実はもう願いが叶ってるってことは言わないでおこう。救世主様を見つけて私の世界を守る、世界を広げるチャンスだって大事にしたいわ。私の頭じゃ
okay.
これ以上に意味のあることなんて思いつかない。だから本気で頑張ってるの。なんだかオイラまで応援したくなってきたぞ。
Come on.
私
I just realized now that the Gus Extra BGM pack in Itinerary Yumia is apparently a page pack. It included Itinerary Ryzen 3 as part of the BGM pack, which that sucks. So, the more we chat, the more I'm convinced she is not a bad person. Doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
待って、あれってあいつらだ。また来たんだ。え、どこにいるんだ。また見えない敵か。
Let's try that trick then. Hold my hand.
見える。
Alright, I see them. Stay back around them. Here, stay behind the cavern.
オイラには全然見えないけど、絶対に無茶だけはするなよ。
Hello.
はい。
Hey. There.
旅が来たよ。
How did you miss?
最高。
全力攻撃天道万象
Protect the Geo Crystal. Where are you?
難攻不落
Apparently there's a giant brick house trying to destroy Lumine's Geo Crystals. Like, come on, dude.
働きなさい。シトラリー、イチパパ、そうよ。
Freeze him.
それ、加速するよ。
Nice try, that wouldn't work.
くらえ天理チョーク
Huh? Oh, there you are.
剣女盤石
No, I'm surrounded.
いざた
Bro, get out of the dear construct.
土にもよ契約を果たせ悪用の力を思い知りなさい
みんなは俺が守れ
出発
Molani!
とや
Get out! What?
くらえ
Oh, it's an abyss.
霹靂先陣天道ここにあり
ザブザブ差別アタック手加減なしよせい
Oh, I don't know how to take out the
揺らぐ
abyss.
ことなし
Come on.
新天道地
加速するよ
Well, you're under shield in mode. I knew it.
来たよ
Oh, come on.
口封じは任せたからね
天道万象はっ
Come on, you want more orders? I give you more orders.
はっ
Yeah, sir.
片付いたみたいだなお前が空気と戦ってるのを見るのにも慣れてきた
Well,
ぜ
not bad for Lumine to use the Geo construct to protect both Paimon and their thief.
リレルどうしたんだ大丈夫ごめんちょっと別のこと考えててあんな状況で考え事だなんて
Facing out.
意外と肝が据わってるんだなただ守ってくれた人の背中をしっかりと脳裏に刻みたかったの
I mean, it's a fresh memory, so
は
you'll still
あ
remember
し
that.
てくれよなもう魔物もいないみたいだし時間も遅くなってきちゃった今夜はここで休んでいかない確かにな、どうする旅人
Sorry, I just have to eat the corn chip as much as possible. Anyway, I'm personally satisfied that their thief isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor her for another night. Well, that's the least that you can do for tonight, because no
Yes.
threats.
じゃあ決まりだな
Who knows? Maybe Yansan
先に行
will...
っちゃうんだよ
Maybe Yansan will try out Papa's house for a party. Alright, so Vivid Dream will be going to our minds and well then. We are the Night Kingdom? Yep. Oh, there you are, Aether. Wait, why are you in the Night Kingdom? You're talking to I just gotta say, obelisk. Yep. Lord of the Night, no, it's not Ronova. It's pretty complicated. Rather, talk to your sister. Nope, my head hurts. Why? I can't believe this. I mean, it's a dream. A lucid dream, though. Eh? But you're in the middle of a void. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
ええ、まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。赤い空、すべてを蹂躙し尽くす獣の群れ。
え
終わりなき
Who
苦
is
痛
that?
と消えることのない
narrating?
呪い、そして救世主の誕生。
Ah, okay. The birth of a savior. So wait, Aether is talking to the Lord of the Night, and then the narrator mentioned that the birth of a savior is the one who cleared the disaster.
今のは別に深い意味はないの
Maybe.
ただ 悪い夢を見ているみたいだったからつい少しでも安心できるかなって思ったの。私が悪夢を見た時いつも家族が手を握っててくれたから。でもあんまり効果なかったみたいね。むしろ
Okay.
逆効果だったかも。ごめんなさい、本当に。
Yeah, I think Coco Setsuna will likely
お
say
前ま
that.
さか旅人に。私にだって理性はあるんだから。理性なんだよそれ。
What does that have to do with it? I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Aether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream. But I can't what happened. I can't remember what happened next. Never mind, if the memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember that. I think I gotta go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
ごたごたしてるうちに目が覚めちゃったぜ。こいつはオイラがちゃんと見張っとくから、お前は安心して寝てな。私怪しまれてる？
Ah, the next day.
これ3日分の食料だからな。傷みやすいのから先に食べて、長持ちするやつは後回しにするんだぞ。
I think she should be able to. She should be able to go back to the
食
village
材くらい
where
見分けら
she
れるって。
originally hailed from.
本当にありがとう。遠慮なくいただくわね。3日もあれば怪我も治るはず。そしたらまた救世主探しの旅を続けるよ。よし、それじゃあオイラたちは行くぜ。またな、ティレル。
Alright, see you later, Judy.
いや、ちょっと待って。もうお別れ？これからどうやって連絡取ればいいの？
Unfortunately, we
そうじゃ
have
なくて、
to.
もし私が先にあなたの家族を見つけたらどうやって連絡すればいい？おお、そうだな。
Good point.
確かにオイラたちの目的は同じだしな。
So we got no fixed address. Come on, it's not like Lumine rented an
そう
apartment
だ。
just so
マービカに手紙を
an
書いてく
apartment
れよ。
in every region
そ
just
したら
so she can have a
マー
rest
ビカ
stop.
の人を送ってオイラたちを探してくれるはずだ。マービカ？マービカって。
Well, hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh, Abyss
旅
Order.
スキューダのやつらだ。でもこっちに攻めてきてるってより何かから逃げてるように見えないか？
Hmm.
どこ？何の話？ ティレルには見えないのか？アビス教団のやつらがこっちに向かってきてるんだぞ。
Wait a
何
second.
も見えないんだけど。
I don't think so.
今度は逆になっちゃった？
Apparently, Dave didn't see the actual mages this time. The tried and tested method will allow you to see them.
本当だわ。見える。
Of course,
あな
but
たの言ってたの
they're
って
not
こういう
patrolling
感じだ
or
ったの？
going up to the mountain.
もうわけわかんないぞ。ティレルの問題なのか魔物のせいなのか、それともおかしいのはオイラたちの方か。せっかく見つけたし、ここで食い止めた方がいいよな。部族に危険が及ぶ前にさ。
Good timing, Paimon. I do not have a drink. There, I slashed both of their
よし、片付
shields.
いた。でも全然やる気なさそうだったな。
I bet it's because the volcano that
もう近く
we're
に敵は
residing
い
in
な
is
いわよ
about to
ね。
explode. You know, it's about to erupt.
それにしても不思議。
Remember,
あなたの手に触れたら
I have not
急に
cleared the
見え
world
るように
quest
なるなんて。
where I have to go to the up above the kingdom. So got Marika, I lost to 50 Gigi, guarantee Marika by Deadpool. I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Dear Dev can't.
それにしても敵の動きが怪しすぎる。
I don't know I pronounced that,
まさか
I
最前
don't
線
know
で
I
また何
pronounced
か
that
起きたの
well,
か？
but
いや
I'm
さた
just
ち
going
心配
by
だ。
how
早く
the
メインの
syllables
レールに
are
戻ろうぜ。
constructed.
またな、ティレル。オイラ
Ooh,
たちは行くぜ。うん、またね。二人とも気をつけて。
read the article. I'm just gonna retweet it. Right, a space and time without you. come to think of it, I will get more drinks. I'll be right back. Well, I'm already ran out of blue lemonade, so I'm just gonna opt for water. So I'll be back in about 2 minutes or so.
遊びに行くってのは行くことが大事なの。来てさえくれればあとは全部私に任せればいいよ。ふわーぷよんぷよよんふわーとっとっと。波を追いかけて走ったことある？やってみたい？やってみようよ。ほら今すぐ行こう。一緒にいい感じの海辺を探してあげるよ。ふわーぷよんぷよよんふわーとっとっと。
Okay, I'm back. So, now, the Abyss Mages apparently ran around circles for some reason, but you have to go to the Ninth Wing this time. Not sure what's going on, but I guess Itlali might have some insight. Alright, so just approaching with the answer this time.
道中でアビス教団の奴らに遭遇したけど、戦線は大丈夫だったか？異変はないよな。
Well,
戦線は総崩れだ。
ooh. Did the Abyss order sudden reinforcements, or did they deploy some kind of secret
慌
weapon?
てるな。崩れたのは敵の戦線の方だ。
She's referring to the enemy lines, not
敵
the
の戦線が
allies.
崩れたのはいいことだろ？なんでそんな深刻そうな顔してるんだよ。
Well, did we finally launch an attack or unleash the Pyro Archon smite on
い
them?
や、違う。兵力はまだ集めてい
We're
る
still
段階で、
mustering troops. Don't
こ
worry,
ちらは
you're
まだ
ready
何
to go
も
on
行
the
動を起こして
offensive.
ないんだ。だか
Ah,
ら
okay.
私も
We're
最初
confused
は
about
一体
exactly
何
what
が起きた
happened
のか
out
わから
there.
なかった。ついさっき将兵
Just
か
now I
ら
got the full story from
相手
whoever
の
was
戦
on
線が
the scene.
崩れるまでの一部始終を聞かされるまではな。
Ooh. Okay.
何があったんだ？
たった一人で
A single
増えた
individual
獣のよ
stormed
う
the
に
enemy
敵陣
lines
に
and
突っ込
attacked
んだ
with
奴がいたそう
vengeance,
だ。
cutting them down like
平野
paper
を縦
dolls.
横無尽にかけるかの
So
ようだったらし
apparently,
い。
someone familiar is about to
桁外れの力と
return.
見たこともない剣技に将兵があっけに取られているうちにアビス教
A
団の
sword
ほ
star
と
that
ん
no
ど
one
がなぎ倒され
recognized,
てたって
so
ことだ。
that guy is likely going to be a sword user in the future. Oh, alright, I got it. I think I know what happened.
まあ誇張されてる部分も
Sure,
あ
the
るだ
guard
ろ
in
うな。
question might be exaggerating to
そ
some
れより
extent.
重要
We
な
have
の
to
は
identify this
そいつが
person.
何者かってことだ。
Well,
もし中
about
立の
that
立場だとしたら
Yansan, I think we
そんな
might
に
know
強
someone
いやつ
who
に
does an
あなた
unknown
はど
style
う接す
sword.
るべきなのやら。
Unknown style using his sword.
イアンさ、そんなに悩まなくてもいいと思うぞ。オイラたちもうそいつが誰か分かっちゃったからな。アビス教団がこれだけ騒ぎを起こしてるのにまだ出てこないのかって思ってたところだったんだ。
Yep, who else could it be? He never misses an occasion like this.
大スレイブ
Cute. Both Lumine and Paimon said the same person. And Yansan disappeared. He already visited at the base, so I'm guessing by this point he already got there.
モード貸そうか？
Like, I think he's supposed to be around here, 85 meters. It's not that far.
ドリフト
Wanna be tour guide by Bualani? Here she is. Oh no, it's just a beacon. There you are.
貴様ら俺を待っていたのか。
It's legendary narrator guy again.
さっきは大活躍だったそうじゃないか。すぐ ってピンときたぞ。こっちはオイラたちの友達でナタ人のイアンサだ。お前にお礼を言いたいってさ。
So,
お会いできて光栄だ、ラインスレイブさん。
so at least Dainsley managed to take down the front lines,
あんたみたいな
the
強者
enemy
が味
front
方につい
lines.
てくれるなんて、
Although that
こ
would
れ
have,
ほど心強いこと
although
は
he
ない。
came in without notice
礼な
from
ど不要。
from
アビス
the
教団
masters
を
of the
相
night
当したの
wind.
は自分自身のためだ。
気にするなよイアンさん。いつもこんな感じだけど根はいいやつなんだ。
Mm-hmm.
ああ、ウィーゾを受け継ぐ者は力を尊重する。
Ancient name power. Uiso, Yansan respects those of
ないし、
great power.
知り合えたことが素
Oh
直
yeah,
に嬉しいぜ。
Yansan's ancient
Anda.
name has to be
久し
Uiso.
ぶりの再会なんだろ。私はひとまず席
Oh
を
yeah,
外すぜ。
I'm out of ideas.
まだ
That's
油断
not
で
it,
きない状況だ
unfortunately.
し、お前も忙しいだろ。また後でなイアンさん。
Oh yes, that is her ancient name, Uiso.
お前な、もうちょっと愛想よくできないのかよ。
イアンサ、彼女の名前は覚えた。七神の民と関わるときは感情移入しない。これが俺の信条だ。
Well, fine. Since you helped break the stalemate, who left you off the hook? Since Yazan wasn't offended, who let you off the hook? I mean, which one? Stalemate or Yazan wasn't offended? Pick!
まあいいか。それでお前は何か知ってるのか？今回のアビス教団の目的とかさ。
アビス教団がこれほど大規模な行動を見せるのは初めてだ。
I guess
一見す
Dainsley
ると愚策
didn't
に
know
も思
about
える
the
が、
Abyss
奴ら
War
が戦力
in
差を承
Archon
知してい
Quest
ない
Act
はずは
4.
ない。とな
Like,
れ
you
ば、
should be able to
何か
sense
裏があ
that
るはず
since
だ。
オイラたちもそう思
that
って
is
はい
not
た
one
ん
of
だ
one of
け
the
ど、
nations he has to
お
travel.
前も奴ら
For
の
some
目的
reason,
は
I
知ら
think
ないんだ
Dainsley
な。
avoided
調査
Fontaine
を重
for
ね、ア
certain
ビス教団
reason.
のやつを捕まえて尋
So
問
he
したりも
stayed
したが、
at the other regions,
お
but
そら
not
く
at
今回はよほど厳重に情
not at
報を秘匿してい
Fontaine,
るの
which
だ
is
ろう。
kinda
今のところ
curious.
ほぼ何の手がかりもない。嫌な予感がする。
I'm
これほどの代償
guessing
を払って
because
ま
of
で
the
中を強
Aether
襲する
in
ということ
Fontaine,
は、
he didn't
似合
seem
うだけの
to
大きな目的
didn't
がある
seem
はずだ。
to visit that elevated land of water.
情報が不足している以上、戦う以上の良策はない。奴らが何を企んでいるのかは知らないが、
They're willing to
これだけの犠
sacrifice
牲をも
manpower
いと
for
わ
it.
ないと
I
いう
intend to
な
make
ら、
that
奴らの
sacrifice
想定
greater
をは
or
るか
more
に超え
painful
る犠
than
牲を強いてや
they
ろう。
ever
この
participated.
機会をうまく使えば、アビス教団の兵力を大幅に削ることができるかもしれない。奴らが
Ah,
二度とこんな規模の行動を起こせなくなるなら、やる価値はある。
well, the sooner we can do that, the better.
ああ、奴らが目的を果たす前に型をつけられれば完璧だ。
アビス教団の奴らをまとめてやっつけることほどスカッとすることはないもんな。だろ？
Darrow.
その通りだ。
Five was with the Darrow.
珍しく素直じゃないか。
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood.
貴様らの方はどうだ。何か有力な手がかりは使うか。
Well, we have a
手
visitor.
がかりって言えば、オイ
We
ラたち
found
旅人の
found
お
the
兄さんが
hibernation
持って
key
た
though.
宇宙船スリープポットの鍵を
So
北条
wait,
の国
where
の
would
近くで見
Lumine's
つけたんだ。
hibernation key
彼
be?
もナタに来ているのか。確かにこれだけ大規模な作戦だ。不思議はない。
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hibernation chamber key. Ancient hibernation chamber key. So there are only two, but where's the other one? Lumine said that there are only two of them. One, she already held it, but the other one, she has to return it to Aether? On that chamber? Huh? How is this possible? So, the key that we got is in our hands, but the other key, the other traveler lost it. Maybe it's likely intentional that the other traveler lost the hibernation chamber key.
ああ、それからオイラたちそこで
I wouldn't be
ちょっと変わっ
surprised
た女の
if
子と出
the
会っ
Abyss
たんだ。
Order
そい
got
つには見えて、
I wouldn't be
オイラ
surprised
た
if
ち
the
には
Abyss
見
Order
えな
were
い魔物がい
to
たり、
caught
逆
on
に
cut
オイラた
ahead
ちに見え
with
て、そい
Itinerary.
つには見えない魔物もいたりして、はあ 大変だったぜ。救世主を探してるって言ってたけど、旅人にそっくりなんだってさ。きっとこいつのお兄さんのことだと思うぞ。
その少女は旅人のことを救世主と呼んでいたのか。
そうだけど。ダイン、何か思い当たることでもあるのか？
最後にその呼び名を聞いたのはカーン・ルイヤの最悪の前だ。そして確かにそれは貴様の兄を指す呼び名だった。
So the cataclysm of
カーン・ルイヤ
Conria.
の最悪の後もまだ救世主の存在を信じている者がいたとは信じられないが、どうだな。
Oh, he did refer Conria no Sayaku, which they shortened it in English as the cataclysm.
最後にその呼び名を聞いたのはカーン・ルイヤの最悪の前だ。そして確かにそれは貴様の兄を指す呼び名だった。
Sayaku, Japanese. Oh, okay. So in the Japanese dub, he said Kadria no Sayaku, which is before the cataclysm, but in the English they did not refer the cataclysm of Kadria. They just simplified to the cataclysm. It's probably, I think the Japanese script has an accurate or extended meaning than the English one. But then again, it is based on the original Chinese dialogue. So the term's been around even before the cataclysm.
でも、旅人のお兄さんはずっと王子様って呼ばれてたんだろ？救世主なんて呼び名、どっから来たんだ？
旅人の血縁者がカーン・ルイヤの王子という身分を授かったあの時期、国王をはじめとする宮廷の者たちは彼がカーン・ルイヤに大いなる力をもたらすだろうと吹聴していた。彼さえいればどんな苦難も消え去り、誰も想像もつかないほどの輝かしい未来がカーン・ルイヤに訪れるとな。救世主という称号はその時期この説を信じた者たちが王子に対して使った継承だ。もちろん結末は貴様らの知る通りだ。今となっては国王の力への欲望を象徴する皮肉に満ちた称号に過ぎない。
じゃあ、カーン・ルイヤ人はよほど大きな
They
希望を
also
託してたんだろう
labeled
な。
the other traveler as a hero. Is that why Aether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as Kadra's savior. But that certainly doesn't explain anything. There must be other reasons.
あくまで推測だが、その少女は不死の呪いを受けた純血のカーン・ルイヤ人の
He
子
is descended
孫か
from
も
the
しれ
pure
ない。
blood Kadrians
彼
of
女の村は
Oh, okay.
人里離れたところにあるという。だから
So,
村人は古く
なる
oh,
ほど。
sorry. So wait. Here. She ascended the pure blood country as effective the curse of immortality, but to resettle the remote, kind of the rest of the world. That explains why. That explains why Deirdre said that she was raised in a village far away from any of the nations in Tevat, and that would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the Golden Year Savior.
なるほど。つまりガイアみたいな生き残りってわけか。でもあいつが暮らしているのはもっと閉ざされた場所だったんだな。
The difference is Kaya is currently living in Mondstadt, like an actual citizen, not like some cast-off, not like some castaway traveler from a distant world. So Byron gets it now, right?
彼女の村は人里離れたところにあるという。だから村人は古くから伝わる救世主のことを未だに信じているのだろ
ただ見える魔物と見えない魔物につ
Maybe
い
it's
ては
because she has a
やっぱ
blessing
り
of
説
seeing
明できない
invisible,
ぞ。
う。少女
invisible
から有
enemies
力な
from the
情報
abyss.
が得られないなら、とりあえずアビス教団の方に意識を向けた方がいいだろう。
ダイン、お前も今日は名園の主に泊まっていかないか？派手に暴れ回ってさすがに疲れただろ？
考えておく。何にせよ、明日の朝には次の行動を話し合おう。アビス教団に息をつく隙を与えるわけにはいかない。
Ah, okay. I almost messed up with the ya part of the Sayaku, which I actually I actually searched that incorrectly as Sayaku. I wonder where would the next mission be. So the Cataclysm is apparently Sayaku, which I already know that from Atelier Roslariana with chapter 9 to 11, but I almost forgot how I almost forgot the I almost forgot which of the hiragana words to search for. So I thought Sayaku or Sayaku were like almost close to pronunciation sounds. Pixiv is on the center of the village, by the way. I bet he's meeting up with the Ansan. Ah, okay.
アビス教団にこれ以上時間を与えるわけにはいかない。
ダインとイオンソもしかして作戦会議か？すっかり仲良くなったみたいだな。おはよう2人とも。何話してたんだ？
ちょうど呼びに行こうと思ってたところだ。いい知らせがあるぜ。かがり木の民の伝達士からアビス教団のナタにおける本拠地を突き止めたって連絡があったんだ。大半の兵力はそこへ撤退したらしい。指揮の中枢もそこにあったみたいだ。
Signs of the Canopy
怪
in
人の
favor.
都にな。
The Cinder City,
教団が選びそうな場所だな。
meaning Okanatlan, Paimon.
これって奴らを
We
一度
already
は
visited
打
that
診にできる
place.
チャンスなんじゃないか？
It's already worth the place that we have to see El
もしかしたらお前のお兄
Capitano's
さんもいるかもしれ
throne.
ないぞ。
ああ、兵力もほぼ集め終わったし、エンジン様のところにも使いをやった。さすがにこれだけの大規模な作戦は勝手に遂行できないからな。
Ah,
返事を
okay.
待ってい
I
たの
think
で
they
は
get
遅すぎる。
This is wasting
情報
time.
が手に入った以上、即座に行動すべきだ。たった1分の遅れ
Yeah.
がアビス教団にチャンスを与えることになるかも
I
し
think
れ
it's
な
a
い。
more likely chance we
私の考
might be
え
too
は
late
さっ
to
き
get
話した通りだ。
to the enemy
あんた
line.
の考え
Like,
もわかるが、
what's
ナ
his
タは今すぐ
strategy
出
is
撃で
we
きる
have
準備が
we
整
have
ってい
to
ないんだ。
strike before
問題な
before
い。
getting the
俺が行く
approval.
情報を感謝する。ヤンサ。
え、一人で行くつもりか？もう少し待った方がいいんじゃ。
Well,
わかっ
that's
た。健闘を祈るぜ。
well, that
ダインス
is,
レイブ
but
さん。
time is at the
引
essence.
き止めないのかよ。
私はダインスレイブさんの勇気を評価してる。それにこれだけの
I
実力
mean,
があるなら、
Paimon didn't see
確
the
かに
power
試して
of
みる価値はあると思う
Dainslav's
ぜ。
power.
万が一劣勢になったとしても、時間さえ稼いでくれれば、私たちが援軍として戦場に駆けつけられるしな。
Mhm.
じゃあ、ご分を。
ああ、感謝する。
旅人、じっと見られているぞ。
Allow me to join you, and I'm coming. Whatever.
ダインのやつ、かっこつけるんならもっと徹底的にやれよな。
He's literally not bluffing, Paimon. We are going to the Cinder City. 1 kilometer off north. I knew it. Okanatlan. This land, by the way. Wait, what? Statues can be offered to... Huh? Oh, it's because I... Oh, it's because I already collected enough Pyro Healers. That's why. they've been on the move solo most of the time. That's already low again and be bust. Yes. And Yansa did trust his bravery. Just that Paiba is doubting it. So for this spot, this will lock most of the area thanks to the special rift. Time to enter the domain. So it's going to be game safe as the army of 100 versus the 100-man army being an army of 1.
戦力を大幅にそげなかった原因の一つだ。戦闘中は貴様のことを常に気にかけられるとは限らない。もしアビスの力で動く装置などに遭遇したら遠慮なく頼ってくれ。
Oh yeah, DaVinci already has a special ability on him. Well, special talent in this case. The only difference is that he's not playable. I had to give it away because it was already teased in the special program. In the battle, Dainsleif will show you the Knight of the Twilight Sword, summon him to clear out obstructions that bar your path. So his Master of the Country and Court Guard Captain allows him to easily spy the weakness in the opposing elemental wards. So it made him cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to destroy their void wards. Alright, let's go. Let's see, I guess for this story I'll have to rate in. Maybe Rosaria. Actually, Kaya would be a good idea since he also has connections with Dainsleif. They're just two cryo and one hydro. We're leaving Betty as is. Initiate the attack! Bolani! That way, go! Nope. Oh yeah, I'm not using Dane's ability just yet. It'll be useful in the future segment of the battle. Well, at least a bit later part. Melt him! I don't think it's possible. Hello! I knew it. Use it, use it! So, for a second, you can see Dainsleif actually disabling the ward wards. Well, I guess I didn't see him for a few seconds because I was too focused on clearing out the enemy lines. Now to destroy the void wards, then. Or maybe it's not that necessary since I have to continue forward. Oh, I think it is necessary. Destroying the void wards, then. But apparently this is hard to... This is hard for Borolani to lock in this target because it does not count as... Does not count as oh there you are! Ow. Yeah! Pyro Lecter. These are shields. There you are. Now for more on the Hydra attack. Ah, okay.
絶対どころか全力で抗ってきてるぞ。
So apparently you can use Dane Slave's talents to disable the Void Ward or disable the Abyss Lecter's shields. This is easy to take out anyway.
加速するよ。
God, freeze him.
手加減なしよ。
Yeah, I can only melt him.
はいはい。サーフボード加速。注目。君にそっちあれ。
Oh, I used it too early.
すまんすまん。
Freeze him! No, let's screw it. Here. What's interesting is that the health pickups are there to. The health pickups are there in case you don't have you don't use a healer.
さあ働きなさい。口封じは任せたからね。
おとなしくしやがれ。
Well, not this time.
みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。
Just get in the Benny circle and then you'll be spared from the bleeding status effect.
こいつはどうだ。
絶にもよ。
Come here!
ウェーブ。サブー。
Rough. Yeah, I don't think Benny's melt strategy is working when it's hit lobbies.
ヌラリー、リッチパパ、こうよ。
Come on, finish the battle!
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんて痛まない。おとなしくしやがれ。
Oh well. Not much, but I think this is the last, this should be the last part.
注目。
Oh wow. Aether and Aether are the friggin' players. 3 of them are Abyss Heralds, by the way. There. Summon your shields. Summon your shields, cowards.
サブサブサベスアタック。加速するよ。今日は運が悪いね。
Let me sacrifice for this battle.
口封じは任せたからね。
This should be the last part of the story mode anyway.
この先は行き止まりか。だが、未だに貴様の兄の気配はない。
As soon as Dainslive uses final attack against the 2 lectors, will allow me sacrifice for the last part of the battle. Ah, guess the battle isn't over then. Well then, that sacrifice for the last part wasn't worth the pain.
これがお前の望んだことか。
Well then,
その通りだ。
Way Sword of the
貴
End.
様らを狩る機会を一度たりとも逃すつもりはない。
お兄さんがいないってことは、こいつがこの本拠地のリーダーか。
我々を狩るか。同情を禁じ得ないな。お前にとっては殺されることすら贅沢な願いなのだろう。
Well, try as you might, but he's
長
not
年
gonna
我
flinch
々を追い続け、
just
や
because
っ
the
とのことで成し遂
Lecter
げ
is
た
just
ことが、
warding his end.
今この瞬間、無意味になっていることに気づかないのか。
Nope. Nope.
煙に巻
He
くよ
did
うな
meet
そ
up
の
with a
話し
lot
方
of
不快で仕方がない
a lot of
が
allies along the way.
少なくとも今
including
王手をかけてい
the
るのは
translator
こちらだ。そろそろ決着をつけるべきだろう。貴様らにはまだ何か切り札があるのか、それともこの戦局を覆せる要因があるとでも言うのか。
Alright. Can you
わか
turn
り
the
やすく
tide
言ってや
then?
ろう。教団側からすれば
How is he winning though? How is Aether winning according to your word?
戦いへの勝
I
利だ
not
けで
merely
はな
mean
い。
this battle. His allies had achieved far something greater.
すでに我々アビス教団の祝願を果た
The
され、
greatest wish? Does that mean?
密
Is
か
it
に
the
八神の国に
doomsday that?
侵入し、
Is it the doomsday
ナ
that
タが八神の
David
国
is
の地脈
referring
を
to?
再建した事例を参考に、
Ah, I can see that. Remember the dream that Lumine had where Aether is trying to connect with the
運命の
night?
ショッケってこと
So
は
apparently
アビ
the
ス教
Loom
団
of
が名
Fate
園の主を襲ったのは
trying to reconstruct
お
the
前のお
ley
兄さん
line.
を八神の国に送り込むための
So it's more or less a
目くらましだったの
diversion
か
so that
や
Aether
ばいぞ
will try
こいつの
to
話
alter
まんざら
the
嘘でもなさそう
alter
だ
life beings of
そうとも
life beings
は
of
すでに
Tavat
復興
and
を遂げた
the afterlife souls.
ダインスレイブよ、お前に葬られた我が同胞たちは500年にもわたる苦しみを忘れ、生まれ変わったカーンルイヤで新たな生を得るのだ。
ざれ言。
What a load of drivel.
貴様の言は
Literal
穴だらけだ。
translator, what a load of shit. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
そうだぞ、なんか肝心なところが抜けてないか。例えばカーンルイヤの地脈はどうするんだよ。そんな簡単に
Well,
済む
that is
な。
not easy to do, especially if you're interfering with a nation that influenced the history of
単刀
generations.
直入に聞こう。貴様の言う復興したカ
So
ーンルイ
where
ヤとやら
is
はどこに
Conrad
あ
as
る？
you speak?
まったくそこまで愚かだとはな。この状況になってもまだ信じな
Yeah,
い
to be honest, I have no idea. So
よく
ask,
考えてみるがい
we
い。
are asking, where do you,
戦争
where
が
is the
始まって
location
から
of that?
今に至るまで、お前らは本当に何の異変も感じなかったのか。
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed?
さっき見た夢がどうも引っかかってね。うまく言えないけど、
Yep, it is
中の
it
地
is
脈に
either going to
ノイズ
the
が混ざってるように
going to
感
the
じた
Night
の。
Kingdom. That's the noise that Citlali
Noise?
noticed. Yeah, he's
地脈や八
interfering
神の国
the
に
he's
実質的
interfering
な影響は
the,
なさそうだけ
the
ど、
tangible effect of the ley line.
そう互いに干渉しない別の次元に存在してるみたいで、
I can see why
直接的な脅威は
Citlali
感じなかっ
is
た。
a bit pissed off about
た
Aether
だ
if you were
な
to
んと
play
な
with
く
players with Lumine.
何かが起こってるんじゃないかって気がするのよ。
I also vaguely remember seeing Aether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. That's not all. There are other signs as well.
イアンサやシトラリと一緒にアビス教団の拠点を攻めた時、あっさり撤退していったのは確かに変だった。名園の主の近くにいた将兵の話では、
We should disprove that Conrad has
多く
been
のアビス教
revived.
団の信者たちがあちこちをさまよいながら
I guess the meditation of the Abyss Order's followers?
ティレルには見えて、
I think it's likely the middle answer, since
それからその
since
逆、
the Abyss Order's
お
followers
互い
were
の
doing
体
that
に触れて初
ritual.
めて相手の視界に映る魔物を見るこ
The
とが
one
で
that
きた。
Dear Thief see the monsters from her perspective is not connected. Then the Abyss Order retreating from the stronghold is not it, because why would they if their stronghold is at Okanagan for diversion?
運命の初期で地脈を再構築するために必要な手段だったのかもしれないけど、カーンルイヤが復興したことの証明にはならない。
Ah, okay, so it's not it.
いや、単に戦略の一部だったのかも。
So I guess
今の
the
ところ
monsters
カーンル
thing.
イヤの復興と
I guess
関
Dear
係は
Thief's
なさそう。
special site is the one that proved that Conrad has been revived. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Dear D. If she's like Conrad and like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Conrad that he speaks of might actually exist. Despite hailing from that separate time and space, Dear D has found another way to communicate with us.
何を思いついたのか知らないが、軽々しく信じるな。そんな馬鹿げた
She's not
話、
believing his
この目で
lies.
自ら確かめるまでは認めない。
She found that the lady that we meet up a few days ago, oh no, Conrad is alive.
往生際の悪い。
アビスの方に身を委ね
最高。
風邪ひくなよ。
手加減なしよ。
俺が片付ける。
There, your shields are down.
悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
Maybe the real sort of heavens might have known something about Aether's mission. Maybe this here is a command for the outpost.
俺が片付ける。
Bring his shields! Not
こい
close.
つはどうだ。お前ってほ。みんなは俺が守れ。
出発。
俺が片付ける。
働きなさい。一人リッチパパ、そうよ。
くらえ。
それでも
みんながそばにいてくれ。風邪ひくなよ。
俺が片付ける。
Ah, nice try. I almost timed it carefully. Ow. Dane? There.
もはや争うことに意味はない。
これ。
アビスは
手加減なしよ。
使命を果たしたのだ。
口封じは任せたからね。
Right, HP bar is already at a quarter. Not another one. Yeah, nice try.
俺が片付ける。
There. Final blow. Or final shark towards
これでアビ
the
ス教団の中での
final
本
the
拠地を
weird
落と
sword
し
of
たんだろう
Heaven's
な。
End.
なんであんまり嬉しくなさそうなんだ。
Yes, he did say that it's more or less a diversion, so that's not what we're here for. Likely it's because we might have known that Conrad likely exists, but we got distracted because of the Abyss Lectors trying to set up a base in Okanatlan. Which El Capitano would have not been happy to see this coming by.
さっきのことを考えてるのか？すごく悩んでるって顔してるぞ。
Well, we had Dear Eve is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about this.
なるほど。つまり貴様は彼女が復興したカーン・ルイヤの住人であると疑っているのだな。俺はやはりカ
We're not
ーン・ルイヤの復興
distracted by
が
the
そうたやすく成し遂げられ
Abyss Lector,
るとは思えない。だが疑念を払いたいなら自ら確かめてくるといい。俺はここに残って戦場の後始末をする。何か別の手がかりが見つかるかもしれないからな。
Well, I think we have to go back to the cave where Dear Dave is still residing with. How is the rear sword of the Heavens End still alive? Like, we already cleared his ass. Are you kidding me?
声と話し方にどこか覚えがあるとは思ってい
You
た
think
が、
poking
貴様の
your
死をしっ
hand
か
out of
り
his
と
chest
確
is
認
going
し
to
な
kill
かっ
him?
たことは
Nice try, though.
俺の
He's
失
not
態だった
dead.
な。貴様もまた不死の呪いを受けたのか。
Well then not then.
500年ぶりの再会だというのに変わらず呼び捨てとは。
That's his master? Like, I doubt they would refer to you as his master.
好みがもはや剣を握ることすら叶わなくとも
So, he thinks that stabbing him from the back and pretending, oh, he's got an alien from his chest is going to happen. Like, dude, that's not how it works. It's not a sci-fi movie or a sci-fi video game.
そうか
Ah, his identity was not revealed because doesn't want to know that. Oh, I'm the one who teach Pixiv to the how the Twilight Sword works, like to the Traveler in Time, that is. All right then. Try as you might, he's still going to stand up anyway. The ground shakes as soon as we get back to this very south of the collective of plenty. From the looks of it, I think he is using sword indeed, but we didn't see it on screen because Gainsliff is going to be playable in the future, but it's been 4 years, so I think likely that he will be introduced at the very late of the game. Comeback cinematics 100. Yep. Just the camera shaking in front of a rock. Pretty cinematic.
アビス教団の分だけだ。かつてカーン・ルイヤで起きた全てを含めるならば、貴様の悪夢は想像もつかないほど長く暗いものになるだろう。
そうか、分かった。お前も疲れただろう。
Nah, he's not here. He's not even tired, even if you poke your arm, poke your hand out of his chest. Like, that's not gonna work.
話は嫌いか？まあ、お前にとっては忌まわしい思い出ばかりだろうからな。
まさか貴様がアビス教団の側につくとはな。
Ah,
貴
so
様らの王子
apparently,
はかつて貴様らを裏切ったと言ってもいい。
apparently he sided with the Abyss Order instead of going against them.
かつてカーン・ルイヤの最悪が起こった時、誰もが救世主による救済を願った。
The Savior delivered the first strike?
どこを
When
探
the
して
Catholics
も
did first strike,
彼は
everyone prayed
見
to
つからなか
deliver
った。
them, but nowhere to be found.
彼の絶大なアビスの力がすでに削られていたことを分かってい
Does
て
he
も
meant the Savior and his
それでも彼が
does
一
this
人で
mean the
去って
Savior
し
and
ま
his
ったことに
reinforcements to rescue the people during the
我々は
Cataclysm?
深く失望したのだ。
Oh, he
だが
ditched them.
私は信じてい
You
る。
know,
あの方がなそうとしていることも
the evacuees who were supposed to evacuate from the
全てが
Cataclysm.
偽りなきものだと。この状況で我々が信じられるものなど他にいるか。カーン・ルイヤの民が今さら神に頼ることなどありえないだろう。
Does the prince even have the DNA of a
彼
king?
を許すとはこの500年で貴様も随分変わったな。もし貴様が騎士学院で俺に国者剣術を教えていたあの頃、今のような心の内をでいて
So
くれた
apparently
の
there
だ。
is some
俺
plot
もここま
that
で
we
貴
don't
様
know
を
about
憎み
Dane's
続けることはなかっただろう。
Especially, we were fighting his master then.
そうか。
俺の行いは学院が掲げる騎士の精神にのっとったものだった。にもかかわらず冷静さを欠いているなどという理由で罰を
So
受けよ
corporal
うとはな。
punishment for being
それ
restless
か
and
ら
rash.
本当はこんな名など口にしたくないが、同級生だったスルトロッチも騎士精神を貫いたがゆえに迫害を受け、死死
Why
の
would
自
he be
由を
punished
失った。
for following the
今
spirit
更
of
こんなことを
knighthood?
語っ
I
て
mean,
も
isn't it
何
the
の意味
point
もない。
of
この全て
being
に
an
貴様
ethical
は
knight
関わっていた
to
のだろ
rescue
う。
people or
はあ
provide help? Why would he
己
be?
の地位
Why
を
would
守
his
り、
body
偽
parts be
りの名
sacrificed
誉を
for
保
it?
つために、
Unless if
新
it's
世代の騎士たち
unless
を
if it's a
徹底的に潰
sacrifice
した。
that was going to be life threatening.
どうした？認めないつもりか？
すまない。真摯に謝りたいところなのだが、 私は
Then again, we the traveler don't know what's going on with them because we left early before he didn't even reveal
この
himself.
姿を見ろ。アビスの力がなければ私はこの肉体すら維持できない。記憶も心も精神も感情もとうの昔にすり減ってボロボロになってしまった。だが
Even mine
たとえ
that
それが
sin
私
or
にとって
shame
振
once
り
I
返りたくも
long
な
to
い
hide
過去
or
で
wish to remember
か
it.
つて目を背けた記憶であ
So
ったとしても
keeping the pain you have from the past
それで
years.
も私は心の底から思い出したいと願っている。このまま本当の自分を失ってしまうことが怖いのだ。私が犯した罪については全て謝罪する。だからもっと聞かせてくれないか。
Hayden didn't know the old Cadria? Then what was the word where you said that Cadria has been
記
revived
憶と
then?
は人格を形作る根幹だからな。カーン・ルイヤでの過去か。
This Ainsley closed his eyes, countless memories of Cadria flood into his mind. While the sights, memories, feelings, everything etched into the heart of mine, I regretfully walked back in the forefront again. That's a lot of line. I have yet to complete this one
随
game.
分いろいろと思い出したようだな。聞か
We
せて
didn't
くれ
get
ないか。
we didn't get to
カーン・
recall
ルイヤの
we didn't get to
黄金の時代
recall
について。
in full detail, but I guess that
貴
was
様
already
に語っ
recalled
てやるほど
in
の
the
時
few
間も情け
Archon
も持
quests
ち合わ
that
せてい
we
ない。
in the few Archon quests that we saw Dainsliff with.
残念だがよかろう。私には聞けぬ物語も運命の食器が聞いてくれたならそれでいい。
運命の食器。い
The
え、
Loom of Fate.
貴様ら一体何をした？
What did you do to my
改めて
mind?
謝罪するダインスレイブ。確かに私は
Your
嘘
wits
を
are
つ
too
いた。
sharp to be fooled by me.
お前の見抜い
So
たことは
apparently
全
he
て
didn't
正しい。
manipulate his
私
mind
ではお
by using
前
the
を
Loom
欺
of
くこ
Fate.
とはできないようだ。
So apparently his memory has been
カ
altered.
ーン・ルイヤの復興はまだなされていない。地脈の折り直し
So
すら
the lane line
まだ
is
完
not yet
了していない
complete.
のだか
You
ら
know,
な。
the Revolven part where I think Aether was still
あらゆる記憶の集
trying to
合体と考
relate
えていいだろう。
the ley lines.
かつてのカーン・ルイヤの地脈を再構築するには、あの時代のカーン・ルイヤに関するほぼ全ての記憶が必要となる。
So I'm guessing he then decided to
運命の食器は
decide to
記
manipulate
憶という
Dainsliff's
原料なし
mind
に
for
は
this
何も
cutscene.
紡ぎ出せ
And
ない。
then all we got was for nothing.
だからアビス教団の者たち全員で
So the ley line has to be rewoven in order to
当時の
consider
カーン・ルイヤの
New
姿を
Cadria in
可
front
能
of
な
us.
限り復元しようとしたのだ。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。アビス教団の奴らがしていた瞑想も食器に原料を供給するためのものだというのか。
その通りだ。500年の時を超え、残された我々が
Ah,
記憶を
okay.
紡
So
ぎ、夢の
the
国
Abyss
を
Order is trying to
再びこの現実へ
recreate
と
a
呼び
new
戻す。
Cadria. Well, just
壮大でロ
get
マン
away
に
from
満ちた
the
計
old
画だ。
one. My guess is likely it has to be
500年
connected
という年
with
月は
it has to be connected with Celestia.
我々の記憶はすでに摩耗し、今やほとんど残されていない。わずかな原料では不完全な世界しか生み出せない。
そこで目をつけたのがこの俺か。
Look for assistance from mortal enemy who was mortal unto thou.
その通りだ。お前の兄が残した指輪のお
Aiden
かげ
baited
で
Dean to remember the Cadria so that the Luma can properly reconstruct the ley lines.
お
Ah,
前の
so
記憶も多少はすり
I
減
see
って
now.
いようが、
He explains the backstory of Cadria, and then Aiden uses his memories to reconstruct the ley lines. That way, the Dark Traveler can
お
use
前の心に
his
刻まれた
memories
記憶だけ
to
は
reconstruct
手に入れね
the
ば
new
ならなかった。
Cadria. using the power of the Night Kingdom.
どんな代償も厭わない。
Now this is
俺をここへ誘い
this is quite
込
the
み
undertaking
瞑想の状態
considering
へ
that
と導くこと。
Date was
それ
almost
が貴様らの
invincible.
真の目的だったというわけか。
Eventually, that was his one time he slipped his
俺の脳裏にあ
actions
るわずかな記
by
憶と
saying
引き換えに
what does
貴様
Kaguya
らの
look
全
like
戦力を
500
注
years
げる
ago.
というなら悪くない取引だ。礼を言う。運命の食器にすがりつき一か八かで支柱の駒を全部投げ捨てるのは賢明な一手とは言えないが
In this case, don't gamble for what you can't can't afford to
そしてたっ
sacrifice.
た今、お前の助けのおかげで運命の食器による新カーンルイヤの地脈が完成した。
貴様らが崇める者のことはさておき、どんな代償も厭わないと言ったな。俺を欺いた報いに、もう100度死ぬ覚悟はあるんだろうな。
Remember, he slain another 100 times for your deception. Ah, dear. Well then, so be it. While we're at it, we have to go back to the collective of plenty, you know, the volcano. So, this one. Remember the volcano where you have to go back to that base? Is it possible to just climb up here instead? Oh, it is possible. Let's hope there's no volcano triggering, because there's no volcano erupting this time, because remember what happened from the previous Genshin stream. Oh dear. Otsuhiden, you shall be remembered. Oh, it's a pre-rendered cutscene.
ねえ、大丈夫？何かあった？
What are you looking at? Hold her hand. What do we have here? So this is the other side of the world. Look out! You're already at the edge of the cliff. I forgot the cinematics volume is too loud. Could this be the Cataclysm? Yep. The Kaguya no Sayaku. Is this where Dear Deeve is right now? So she really is... Well, you apparently hold our hands through time, I
私
guess.
たちは同じ世界の人間じゃない。そういうこと？うん。私は未来の世界に。
I come from your future.
よかった。
Apparently, so it's like 500 years from now, then the reconstructed Kaguya looks like this.
私の国はどうなったの？
Basically destroying most of Tevat's nations.
やっぱりいいわ。聞かないでおく。未来がわからないからこそ頑張る力が生まれるの。私は信じてる。
About
救
that,
世主様ならこの
I
運命を
remember
変え
where
てくれる
those
って
red cubes coming
たとえ
from.
あなたの助けがなくても
At the beginning of the
私は
game,
彼を探し
the
に行く。
travelers did try to fight an unknown goddess who
でもね、
trapped one of the two in red cubes.
私にとって
So
あなたは間違いなく
I think
救
there
世主
is
よ。
a relation to that with
全てを
cubes
守り
floating around this area.
全てを変えられる人。でも残念。私たちは同じ時空にいないんだものね。
ん？
そうだ、前から思ってたんだけど、あなたが一生懸命お兄さんを探してるように、お兄さんもあなたを探してる
Well,
かも
the
しれな
thing
いでし
is,
ょ。
we're not in
だから
Nathan anymore. Rather, we're in a different place.
あなたと会った証になるものをくれないかしら。お兄さんを見つけたときに、あなたが探してたって証明できるように。
Well, the memento. I have this key, but that's my brother's hibernation chamber key. Wait.
どうかした？
that thing is glowing. Why would a hilichurl have the hibernation chamber key? If this is her future, if this is her fate, oh no, this is where I have to choose the game carefully. So, what it doesn't know here. So here's the thing. I think Dear Dave might have started this because the hilichurl originally got the hibernation chamber key, but it does not belong to Aether. So in this case, why would we give the key to her? Or we should keep the key. So if I recall, I don't think there's any story significance until there's like a significant effect that could happen in a future Archon quest. So okay, so there's no alternating time changes. So do I give the key to Daredevil or keep the key? So the thing is, if I give the key to Daredevil, there's no additional cutscene of that. Curse of Mortality. Yeah, I know that, but keep the key, however, will have an additional scene, which I don't think it will matter much. So let me think. To keep the key or to give the key? So in this case, until that will happen one day, if there's going to be a consequence if I chose to keep the key or give the key, here, I'm just gonna go for the other option, unfortunately. Oh my... So apparently time stopped. So what happens is, in the other scene, if you decide to keep the key, there was a mysterious rift for a second, and then Lumine keeps the key to herself. Which unfortunately, regardless, it's the same outcome.
そういうことか。時の失勢イスタロとの影響だったとは。
So that's what happened. Istarov, the ruler of time, must have had a hand on this. Apparently Lumine gave the key to Daredevil, actually.
そうじゃなければ、この出会いは起こり得なかった。
So, Aether, you knew all of this?
知ってたのは結果だけだ。その過程をずっと知りたいと思ってた。500年前、
It's the other way around if
カンルイヤ
you
の最
play
悪
as
が始まっ
Aether.
たばかりの頃、
Long story short, the other twin
カンルイヤの王子として
know the outcome.
全力で抗おうとしていた。そんな時、この少女、ディレルが訪ねてきたん
So
だ。
Daredevil is the one who saw the savior, which is either Aether or Lumine.
けれど同時
He
に、
desperately begged me to
俺
save
に
the
ホタル
world.
のことも知らせてし
Brought
ま
me
った。
news of you.
ホタルが俺を探してるって聞いて、
I was suspicious of her
驚きの
play
あ
that
まりす
you
ぐ
were
には
searching
信じ
for
られ
me,
なかっ
but
たけ
then
ど、
she showed me
ス
the
リ
key
ー
to
プ
your
ポットの鍵を見
hibernation
せられて、
chamber.
本当だって分かったよ。
So wait, she actually did it? So, how did the other hibernation chamber key then left off? So she actually did
デ
it?
イワットで目覚めた時、ホタルはそばにいなかった。この星のどこを探しても見つからなかったのに、よりによってあんなタイミングで、当時の俺にとっては難しすぎる選択だった。すぐにでもホタルに会いに行きたかったけど、カンルイヤはもっと
I
切実
literally
に
wanted to see you
俺
again,
の
but
救
the
いを求
Cadre
めて
was
た。
in equally desperate need of my help.
どっちを選んでも この先ずっと後悔することになるって罪悪感
So
を
what
抱えなが
happened
ら
at the beginning of the
俺が
game
選んだのは
might have changed the
ホタル
influence,
に会いに行く方
would
だっ
have
た。
changed the influence of Kadria's disaster.
やっと
Then,
のことで見つけたとき、ホタルはまだ目覚めてすらいなかった。スリープポットの鍵もちゃんとホタルの元にあった。
so you're saying the three keys existed simultaneously at that moment?
わけがわからず混乱したけど、考えてる暇なんてなかった。すぐにホタルを連れて逃げるしか。ここからはホタルも知ってるはずだ。500年もの間ずっと疑
Question
問
is,
だった
has haunted me in the past for
でも
500
まさ
years.
かこんな
Never
偶然
imagined
が
the
重なって
answer
答えにたど
would
り
have
着くなん
come
て
to me like this.
思わなかったよ。500年後の
So-
俺の行動が全ての元凶だったなんて。
So Aether
俺への皮
is the
肉な
one
の
who caused
か。イスタロと
all of this, regardless of our decision. The Aether succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years ago apart. Close to that, but unfortunately, it is. So Lumine in the current present day is not the same Lumine that they've imagined in the future. That later cutscene at the very start of the game. Yes. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the game, we did see Aether and Lumine trying to fight the ruler of time. That has to be Istarov. She hoped that the savior would rescue Kandria, save the entire world. Instead, the news she brought led to the savior make the complete opposite decision. So the connection is, does the final fight in Celestia connected to the future of the bad future of Kadria? Istarov. So awful. Is that her fate? Is that her story must end? So, has Kadria really been revived, or have you done what you set out to do?
まだ。でも、最も重要な一歩は踏み出せたよ。カンルイヤ
Oh
の地
yeah,
脈がやっと完成したんだ。
Istarov
テイワッ
actually
トの地脈は
actually appeared
天
in
によっ
the
て固定されていて、
in one of the story
増やすことも
trailers.
置き換えること
The
も
new
できな
one,
い
I
ってこ
think
とは
it's the one
最初
coming
か
up
ら
for
分かってた。
Nodrai.
でも、
The one
中に
that
ある
Aether and
八
Lumine
神の
encounter
国だ
is
けは例
different
外みたい
actually.
で、ずっと気になってたんだ。
The unknown
そ
god
こで俺
that
はアビス
and
教団を率いてナタに陽動
and
作戦を
dropped
仕掛
both of
け、
them.
八神の国へ入って八神との
So
対話と
apparently
交
the
渉を
ruler
試み
space is
た。
Asmodee.
残念ながら八神の国は特殊で新たな地脈を受け入れることはできないらしい。でも八神は
Space
地
was
脈を紡ぐため
actually
の
was
空
the
間
one
を
that
与えて
stopped
くれた。
too. That reminded me about when the space was altered in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. So the Lord of the Night didn't see before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's lane lines. It's probably for the same
それ
reason.
で八神の許可を得て
え
運命の食器を起動させたんだ。
So
一
you
輪
deceived
のインテイワッ
Ronova?
トの花を基盤に500年前のカンルイヤを再現した
Ronova
空
is the
間を生み出
ruler
し
of
て
Death, if I recall.
今のナタの時空に重ね合わせたんだ。時空が重なり合ってたからこそホタルもティレルに出会えた。
So that's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, please. What I don't understand is why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
その後すべての教団の信者たちの瞑想と思い出によって現在の時空に
Lord of the
重ねら
Night
れたカ
referring
ンルイヤ
to
は次第によ
Yohual
り完全で現
Yohual
実的な形を成していった。
Tekutin?
記憶を素材に
That's very hard to
重ね合わせた
pronounce.
空間をテンプレートにして運命の
Why
食器
do
は
that?
つい
I
に
mean-
役目を果たしたんだ。
Yes, you can partially imagine what Il Capitano
新
would
世界
say
の座
on,
標図
his,
そのものだ。
on the Lord of the Night's
運命の
behalf,
食
but
器によって紡ぎ
unfortunately,
出され絡み合うのは
that's how the future
新
connects,
カンルイヤの
just in
地
a
脈。
different time zone.
かつてカンルイヤと呼ばれた国はここから再び生まれ変
So
わる。
what he got is apparently two vials.
これを
So
受け入れられる空間を見つけてみせる。
I will find a suitable location, suitable host location for it. Best to take notes, then organize the lore drop after the Archon quest finishes. I played this game for I played this game for 4 years. Sometimes I had to skip. I had to skip at least a few weeks or a month playing this game. So, so let me guess, Aether, is reviving Kadria important to you? Daiji na no? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt?
500年前カンルイヤに来たばかりの頃俺は全ての記憶を失ってた。
So he
カン
arrived at
ル
a
イヤ
blank
の王子とし
slate?
て王宮で長い時を
It
過
was
ごし
only
ている
after I
間
served
に
as their prince for many years, slowly began remember everything.
ホタルのことも含めてね。
Apparently, yeah, much like the main traveler we're playing with, apparently the other traveler also has their memories erased. So Asmodee, the one at the beginning, might have let's say, trapped the other traveler with memory wipe, and for the playable traveler, just swipe her off to the abyss and then wipe their memories as well.
カンルイヤで過ごしたあの時間を否定できない。俺にとってカンルイヤは第二の故郷なんだ。だからこそ、
This is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me, but even so, it constitutes part of my motive.
それだけが理由じゃない。それ以上に重要なのは、天理と対等に
If I
対
wish to
話する
speak
た
with
め
the
の資
heavenly
格を得るこ
principles
とだ。
and equal, I will
その
need
ためには
might of an entire
一
world.
つの世界がいる。
So to have the influence of a god, so that the heavenly principles will bend under Aether's outcome. Pre-rendered cutscene.
なぜかわからないけど、お兄ちゃんの言ってることはどこか他人事みたい。お兄ちゃん、その計画は本当に私たちにとって意味のあるものなの？
Of course, it was Asmodee who was observing this.
最初
Come
か
on,
ら
you two.
全てはホタルと俺だけの問題だった。
It was the god that you two originally fought with at the beginning was looking at.
旅の終点で俺たちの新たな始まりが待ってる。
You're taking narrative as well? Unfortunately, yes, because time is frozen, remember? Any last words before he leaves? I think there are no words, so I guess it's no answers. We shall be leave. So that leaves us to another attempt to find the Dark Traveler again. She would have asked one more question, but she was too stunned because I don't think there is something to I don't think there is something that Lumine will have to ask for this time, but maybe for another time. The revived Conrad, though.
詳しいことはオイラもわからないけど、
So
旅人がティレルと手をつないだ瞬
the
間、
one that we
まるで
encountered,
異世
the
界
one
に入っ
that
た
we
みた
know
い
about
に、
Deer Diff,
オイラの目
apparently
の前から消えちゃったん
is
だ。
Deer Diff from
必死で
from
近
the
くを探
future,
したんだけど、
not from the
気づ
present.
いたら元の場所に旅人
I
がい
believe
た。
she is a time traveler.
すごく悲しそうな顔で立ってたんだぞ。
It's fine, I just need some time to take everything in. Well, sit Lally awake. She's still dozing over her booze.
なんとなくわかる。お兄さんのことでしょ。夢の中でヤガミと話していろいろ聞いてきたの。
お兄さんに会えたのか？
Yep, I did. We had a long talk.
なんでオイラに一番に教えてくれなかったんだよ。
That is something for Paimon to see in person instead of what Lumine will have to interpret,
君
because
のお兄さん、本当にすごいことしちゃったの
words
ね。
alone is not
さすが
enough
に
for
驚いちゃった。
Paimon
それよりも驚いたのは
figure out what's
ヤ
going
ガミ
on
はそれを許
with
したっ
Traveler.
てことよ。
Well, that caught me off guard too. I would never have expected that.
ヤガミから理由も聞いてきたんだけど、すごく複雑な話なのよね。アビスとの戦争の時、マービカ様と隊長の意見が分かれてたでしょ。ナタの文化や人々の記憶を第一に守るべきだと考えるマービカ様に対して、隊長は地脈を守ることが最優先だって主張してた。そして今回運命の食器を見たヤガミは、それが地脈を生み出す力を持つことを知って大いに興味を持ったんですって。彼女は君のお兄さんのやり方が第三の合理的な選択になり得ると考えた。
Ah,
もし
so
国全体を座標図として
so
保
what
存で
Aether
き
is
るとし
doing
た
is
ら、
apparently preserving an
国
entire
全体を
nation.
保存する？
Well, Conrad in
全然
this
話
case.
についていけないんだが。
Possibly the creation of a new atlas for Conrad.
それで
The revived one in
ヤ
this
ガミ
case,
は
not the
運
old
命
one.
の食器が
But
今の中
unfortunately,
に実
that
質
was
的な影
not
響を
part
与
of
え
the
ない
plan
ことを
because
確
of the
認した上
future
で
that they saw.
起動を許可したのよ。ただ追加条件を課したみたいだったけど。
追加条件？ヤガミは何を要求したんだ？
Let's see. With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave a go-ahead, which is to satisfy and have any real effect. But she imposed an additional condition. Well, additional condition to Aether, that is.
さあ教えてくれなかったから。
Not even El Capitano. Not even Capitano would have recalled this.
ま、
Remember, Lord of the Night and El Capitano
戦いに勝ったんだからな。
are synchronized with the
私は
memories.
ヤガミ様を絶対的に信頼
As
し
long
て
as
る。
you don't preserve it like a
すでに
certain
こっち
last
の厄介事を
emperor.
引き受けてくれてるんだ。心
Yeah, I
配す
think
る
the
ことない
former
っ
ruler of
て。
Kadria decided
そうだろ？
to cause
旅人。
the Sayaku, that the prince had to be the one taking care of the mess. Well, got a point. I still feel like a mess though.
さあ一緒に北条の国に戻ろうぜ。ボレさんもいるだろうし、
Give me a
今回は
spoilers.
しっかりもてなすからな。
Oh dear. I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. Ah, why not? Venice is prepping up food.
お？
You're
そっとしときなさい。
you're
ヤンさん
leaving Anson.
君みたいなタイプには
Apparently,
ちょっと理解しがたいかもしれないけど、
apparently we're going to meet up
人
with
って時
Ainslip
々
since
一人になることで
since
エ
apparently
ネルギ
Garrett
ーを
has
回復で
already
きることもある
disappeared.
のよ。
旅人。
Return to the cave we previously in. What's kind of weird is that you have to go back to the Collective of Plenty for a feast, but you still have to go to the very cave. Which is coincidental because you're still going to the Collective of Plenty anyway. Rorito mode.
サーフボード貸そうか？
I can imagine the status quo of like Love Life story, like even ship Ruby and Megu, but
ボー
now
ド貸そうか？
now she is at next year. She's now second year with Rurino. She is now in shipping of her own. Rudy Hime. Yeah, I know. The cooking pot is not not cooked. I mean it's been a long time for the last 3 days since the cooking pot has not been used. Let alone I can still hear some kind of sparkling fire on the right side of my headphones. But this time since it's a deep sleep. Yeah, I don't think Dear Deep is going to go back as is. Oh! That's it for this Archon quest. You have to go back to You have to go back to the previous cave and the villager will no longer return. Probably already slain by some kind of unknown enemy. But nonetheless, yeah. Aether is nowhere to be seen. Or if you're playing as Aether, Lumine is nowhere to be seen. Do 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 do.
行くよはっサーフボード貸そうかはっ
Yep. It is a scripted event.
ゴールは家に帰ること。
You're kidding me. Okay, so apparently I'm testing out I'm testing out an event trigger where I see the two volcanic rocks nearby, and apparently it does cause volcanic eruption. So it's apparently scripted. I can see why. Stop triggering the battle music. There, like this. It does trigger the volcanic eruption, so it's not random. Rather, it's actually scripted. So until you beat the world quest where you have to bring your Tipetlosaurus to this volcano, it will still continue after you log in. So like, it's a daily reset. So it turns out it's not random after all. It's actually scripted, and I have to apologize to Alani because I let her get it by a volcanic boulder. Oof. Let me see, I don't think the volcanic rocks will trigger the volcanic eruption, so I can see the effect. So what happens if I go to Vanessa's farm? So I'm testing out how the volcanic eruptions trigger. Are you winning, son? I am testing the kinks of how the volcanic eruption is a scripted action, not where is it? I'm testing out if the volcanic eruption is a scripted event, not a random event. Gee, where's the other one? If I go here... Did I already pass through Vanessa's farm? I think I did. So there is another location that I might be able to trigger the volcano. The volcanic eruption. If I go over here... See the fiery fields? If I go here, does this trigger a volcanic eruption? Ah, no, so it's a one-time event only. See? I don't see any volcanic rocks rolling by. So it's more or less the volcanic eruption was only triggered one time over here, but the eruption can be triggered over here just as soon as you see the volcanic rocks behind you. And then I think there's another one where it triggers the volcanic eruption, so I think this is the only spot where you can actually trigger the eruption after all. The other parts were only triggered one time, or it's like semi-frequent. I think volcanic eruptions happen in quick successions. Yes, that's why I was testing. Turns turns out the volcano itself does not only erupts once in a while, and I think it only works every daily server reset. Now, before I finish the stream, I do have to check a little bit on the traveler's anecdotes. Ah, Feminine! Hello! What is up with the blubber beast talking to Feminine?
僕も水に潜るのが大好きだよ。
Oh, it does not go to a cutscene. Rather, you have to talk to him.
こんにちは。久しぶりだね。この子と会話していたんだ。
So, you're talking to a blubber beast?
あなたからしたら変かもしれないけど。
I got blubber beast pals too, you
本当に
know.
てっきりそんなの。
Welcome to the
絵本の中だけの
blue
物語
archive
かと思ってた。
underwater, son. You missed the part where you tried time travel to the future. So, what do these stories say? I'd like to hear more about those
それ
tales.
じゃあ教えてあげるね。あなたも聞きたいの？いいよ。一緒に聞いてて。
I don't think you'll hear anyone talking while underwater, even if it's the blessing of the Hydra
あるところ
Archon.
にプクプク獣がいました。その子は群れか
I
ら
think
はぐ
this
れ
should
て
be
しまい、
recorded in the
ずっと
Traveler's
真っ暗な
Anecdotes.
海底で、
I think we're gonna get
一人ぼっ
some
ちで
for
暮らしてい
not
ました。
dry update.
その子は勇敢にも自分一人で家族を探し続けていました。そしてある日、冒険が大好きな潜水士さんがその子を見つけました。人間を見
I
たこ
feel
とが
like
なかった
I
プ
feel
ク
like
プク獣は
exploring something in
初め
Itinerary
は
Lumia
潜水士
now
さんを
that two
怖がり
update
ました。
patches are available.
ですが、その
There's an
潜水士
additional
さん
quest that
は
I can
美味しいも
cover
のをたく
since
さ
I
んく
haven't
れま
finished
した。
the main story.
そして明日も来るよと約束してくれました。こうしてプク
Like
プク
that,
獣
they
と
became
潜水
fast
士さん
friends.
は
Every time dinner
友達に
time
なりま
came,
した。
the blubber beast would
潜
happily
水士
dance
さ
and
んが
slap his
来るた
belly.
び嬉しそうに踊ったり、お腹を叩いたり、
I already encountered
プクプ
Kinish
ク
in
獣
that
の歌を
lab
歌ったりし
and
ました。
and
潜水士さん
Charlotte
も
in
この
the
丸いお
Fontaine
腹が
City.
大好きでした。
Now, this is the third time I
ついつい
encountered someone
いつ
during
まで
the
もお
Traveler's
腹を撫でてしまうので
anecdotes.
す。プクプク獣も撫でられるのが好きでした。ですが、実はプクプク獣の目はあま
What's
り良
kind
く
of
な
weird
く
is
て、
that while I
潜
was
水士さんの姿
while
は
I was running
はっきり見えませ
away
ん。
during one of
ぼん
the
やりとした
one of the
人
streams
影
I
し
did,
か
and
見え
then
ないので
exploring
す。
around the
なの
volcano.
で、
I,
人影が近
I
づく
did
た
not
びに
notice which
その子は
parts
楽し
triggered
そう
a
に踊
volcanic
って
eruption.
お腹を叩いて、
So what I'm just doing is
歌っていました。
basically just running around until I don't notice. Oh, that's how you trigger a volcanic eruption. And then I thought, oh, I thought it happens at random. So that's why in this stream I decided to
いい
experiment
子いい
on
子。
this particular area because I think that part
さっ
is
き捕まえ
scripted.
たんだ。
The other parts of
ゆ
the
っくり食
the
べ
other
て
parts
ね。
of the collective of plenty places, it only happens on certain quests,
うん
or it only happens one time.
僕はここで終わってほしかったんだけどね。ある日を境に潜
I
水
think
士
the
さんは
volcanic eruption
来なくなりま
on
した。
that place where I was leaving the collective of
毎
plenty
日首
happened
を長くし
twice
て待っ
on
ていましたが、
while I was
潜
exploring
水士
the
さんは来てくれませ
exploring
ん。
that region in the previous stream.
そこで勇気を出して潜水士さんが去っていった方へと泳いでいき、
That kind of reminds me. I should start copy pasting
潜水士さんの
a
姿を
few
探
streams
し
where
ま
I
した。
did cover the
絵本は
snowstorm
こ
amidst
こまでしか書かれてな
shadow
いんだ。
amidst snowstorm.
結
There's
末は
also
僕
I
も
also have
知ら
to
な
bring
い。
in the Sibiladka event story.
多分だけど、そう悲しまないで。ただの絵本のおとぎ話だよ。
I think they'll
本当の
really
こと
like
じゃ
it
ないから。
soon. It'll have a happy ending.
僕もそう思う。またお魚が食べたくなっちゃったの？まだ少しあるからちょっと待って。ぷくぷく獣のお腹ってどんな感触なのかな？
Basically digesting the food.
よし。
You know, eventually turning into fecal waste. That's how the digestive system works, you know.
触って
Food
み
breaks
ても
down
いい？
inside with the
不思
stomach
議な
acid,
感触だ
then
ね。
dissolves into
リネットの
waste,
飼ってる猫とは
and the
全然
nutrients
違う。
will eventually seep through inside the human body. There, anecdote has been recorded. Well, I did 4, so fortunately I can go up to 16. Or I might not encounter all of the anecdotes. I think the anecdotes shuffle every few days. Ooh, Lynette! I see you have seen anybody's round. I did listen a little bit, but because I'm at work, unfortunately, I didn't get to hear the end of it. So, where did Lynette be? I bet Lynette is out underground. Yep, Lynette is underground. I thought and he splashed to a hard ground. I think Lynette is on the upper floor. Yep, I think she is. I'm exploring a little bit of those anecdotes before finishing the stream. Lynette! Meow! Am I on the same floor as her? No, I don't think I am. Lynette, help me! Will I need stamina? What are you doing? Oh, that does not let me go back to the main hub. Okay. Sewers, yeah. I think she's on this spot. Huh? Oh, she's just crouching, investigating this. Is this supposed to be a trading dummy?
次は左に2周回す。
Ah, okay. Not likely a trading dummy, but rather a puzzle solved. The machine rumbles in resentment, like thinking, yeah, this machine is a goner.
壊れた。
She hacked the trading dummy and now it's broken.
こんにちは。
Ah, fine, thanks. What exactly are you doing?
サンドル川のみんなの悩みを解決してる。最近サンドル川に廃棄されたマシナリーが何台か届いたの。
Ah,
みんな
okay.
これまで通り
Basically
分解
recycle
してパ
parts
ーツを換金しようとしたんだけど、
into
なぜ
repurposed
か正常
machinery.
に停止しない
So
マ
the
シ
old
ナ
one
リ
is
ーがあって、
broken. Only one part is broken, but
Yonaka
not the rest of the parts. So she had to
そのままガ
disassemble
チャガ
it
チャ
so that
走り
it
回っ
won't,
て、
so
夜中に外を
that
歩い
it
て
can
い
be
た人を
repurposed
驚かせてい
for
たの。
other parts of the machine.
誤って水に落ちて溺れかけた人までいるみたい。ちょうどお兄ちゃんがここでマジックショーをやってたから、なんとかしてあげようってことになって。
Feels like this should be Freminet's time to shine.
筆峰は修理することはできるけど、
Yeah,
ちゃんと壊すことはできない。
basically how a machine
私ならできる。
can work. You don't have to be so proud of it. Big steps to the break. That's a new one. Well, Freminette repairs the machine, Lynette destroys it.
とにかくお兄ちゃんに頼まれたから来た。後でケーキを買ってくれるって。マシナリーを一つ壊すたびにケーキ一つ。
I unfortunately should have. I unfortunately should have explored Lynette's hangout event. It's 3 machines
の報
left.
酬にもらうケーキはラズベリー。ラズベリージャ
Well,
ムが入
she
ってる。
has
土
she
台
has
は
a
フィン
thing
ガービ
about
スケット。
strawberry flavored cake.
装飾はミントチョコレートで決
Oh
まる。
yeah. Wouldn't that be Aiwu's favorite flavor then? Remember, Aiwu's favorite ice cream flavor is ice cream, so Lynette's favorite be variegated. It's not that far from it. Wonder if there are other NPCs roaming around Fontaine. If none, I think I'll have to go to Inazuma. There's 3. Toma, Heizo, and Mizuki. Alright. It's been a long time since I haven't visited Inazuma. Maybe I should have revisited Watatsumi Island and complete that exploration rate.
サーフボード貸そうか？
Maybe at the Aina bathhouse, Isa bathhouse. That's where we get to meet up with Yume Mizuki. Shion. Huh? Layla? Shion Murasaki. Unfortunately, the 2 characters that are named after the VTuber Shion Murasaki, said Hololive VTuber already graduated. Which is sad. I mean, I think Shion Murasaki was my favorite Hololive character, to be honest. 5 episode chain. So, what's Layla doing at the bathhouse? That's pretty far away from Sumeta, right?
ダメダメ。こんなちょろんじゃ。もっと詳しく書かないと。
She's pretty stressed studying. She's pretty stressed trying to complete a research paper for the academia.
どこが重点なのか分かりづらくなっちゃうかな。一体どうすれば。レイラさん、よかったら中で座って話さない？
Well, you're interacting with characters who has a history of being an idol master.
安心して。教練員の学生は何度か見たことがあるから。君も同じよう
You
な
can
精
trust the
神状態
yokai
に見え
here.
る。
I mean, they're the ones handling the bathhouse.
うん。ある学者さんに依頼されて、彼の学生たちを見に行ったん
Well,
だ。
this happened before the events of the Sakoku decree, basically isolating Inazuma from the other
レイラ
nations.
さんとあまり変わらなかったよ。長期的な不眠症、パニック、妄想。あとは、耳鳴りとめまい。
Layla is just nervous. I mean, Mizuki just found out Mizuki diagnosed Layla's ailments. Are you describing pieces riding or monster slaying?
魔物を討伐する方がマシだったかも。討伐成功なら万々歳だし。
I remember that when I was doing the fungus event. I think it was during version 3.3.
論文は何が失敗で何が成功なのかもわからない。やっと3項目を完成させて提出したのに。
The thing is, writing a research paper is really hard, especially in ancient site. You'll need to cite previous work if you're using someone else's literature for reference. And you have to do a long-term experiment, like trials, test methods, and subjects needed to finish the research paper. Your advisor sounds really nice. It's a good kickback and relax then.
そうだぞ。私が事前にレイラさんの指導教員から受け取った手紙にも
Capstone
君の
projects
詳しい状況と
still
一緒に しばらく
is
診療をお
still
願いしたいって書いてあっ
still
た。
ongoing.
多
Let's
分
see. Capstone
私を
projects
よ
are
く知っ
still
てる学
relevant
者さんの
for
誰かが
most
私の連絡
universities,
先を
even
君
in
の指導
graduate
教員に
schools.
渡してくれたんじゃないかな。
The undergraduate
そんな単
research
純な
paper is
話
like
じゃない。
pretty easy to
まだ
do,
論
but
文
if
は
you're
終わってな
studying
い
at
し、
graduate school,
新しい研究テーマには手をつけ始めたばっかりだし、
get ready
グ
for
ループ
years
ワー
of
クの
doing
課題も提出が遅れまくっ
doing
て
a
る
single
し、
capstone project.
まさか先生役立たずだと思って私を追い出そうとしているんじゃ。
Layla, hear my fingers? Snap out of it. The lights left her eyes.
きっとこれは
Why?
先生からの最後のプレゼント。人生最後のお風呂を楽しみなさいって意味だよ。教令員に戻ったら
Once I return to academia, I'll be expelled.
そして隅っこでずっと製造を書き続けるんだ。
No way, that's not gonna happen. Get hold of yourself,
手紙
Layla.
に書いてあった通り、だいぶ深刻みたい。どれくらいこの症状が続いて
You
いる
could
ん
say
だ。
that Layla does have the same sleepy
指導
conditions
教員は
as
手紙で彼女
Ganyu
の能
is,
力を
but
認めてた。
Ganyu is
自
working.
分が受け持った生徒の
Layla is
中
still
で
studying.
一番優秀だって強調してたのに、もしかしてこの症状はレイラさんの自己肯定感が低すぎ
Really,
る
a more
せい。
thorough evaluation is
もっ
required.
としっかり診察しないと。
I'm pretty sure,
Ah.
yes.
先に入ってるから、もし私宛ての手紙が来たら代わりに受け取っておいてくれない？
Why do you feel like her conditions worsen? Help her out,
レイ
Mizuki!
ラさんのことは私に任せて。診療方針も見えてきたから、これから正式な治療を始める
I
よ。
feel like there's going to be a follow-up to this anecdote. I wonder whose birthday it is. Tartaglia's birthday. It's already midnight, and Tartaglia gives this one the Sky Split Gem Bloom. A local specialty in Natlan. Wait. This reminds me. I think the next new character in version 5.8 will use this as one of the upgrade materials. Tartaglia, I think you're currently in sleep mode. You gave us this birthday gift with Napland's specialty and your specialty food. I think Tartaglia already woke up after the events of the Archon Fontaine Archon quest. Places like one nation already completed, but I think Skirk's story quest might have something to do with him. But having him to include the Sky Split Gem Bloom though, this is interesting. Maybe Anafa will need this if she will need to level up with level up the essential or talent materials. That took like 3 parts. Oh yeah, there's another one. There, I forgot to collect the mail. 2 more, Hazel and Toma, and then I'll finish the stream. Well, this is a good visit to the bathhouse. And I'm lost. Where am I? Hazel got a 5-episode chain. I am not likely going to finish it on stream. I can cover it though. I can finish it off stream though. So I guess this is the start of an anecdote with Hazel.
他の調査結果と照らし合わせてみると、
Remember,
確かに
guys,
以前の
Hazel
流出事
is
件と繋が
Tepe
っているみたいだ。
reincarnated.
同じ事件として捜査して
Tepe
も問題
from
ない
the
と思う。
Archon Quest, from the individual
なんで犯人
Archon
は部屋
Quest
に
where
侵
he
入したの
sadly
に何
died
も盗
because
ま
of
なかったんだろう。
because of
それ
him
に
wearing the
犯人はどこから部屋
delusions.
に入ったんだ？
So, working on a new case?
おや旅人、ちょうどよかった。実は面白い事件があったんだよ。城下町で家宅侵入事件が頻発しているんだけど、犯人は何も盗まずに本棚とかを引っかき回すだけ引っかき回して出ていくんだ。みんな参っちゃってね。物的損失がないとはいえ、何度も侵入があるのは問題だってことで通報があったんだ。
Could we be dealing with a night novel superfan gone wrong?
これでもう今月3件目だよ。娯楽小説を漁りに来ただけだとするとちょっと熱狂的すぎるんじゃない？でも入り込まれた住民たちには一つ共通点があって、みんな避けるべき食人樹という犯罪小説をコレクションしている人たちだったんだ。そして面白いことに、犯行手口は全てその娯楽小説に載っている通りだった。さらには背格好や歩き方まで小説の主人公に似ていたらしい。
Oh,
普通に考えればまずこの本の作者を奉行所まで呼び出すべきだろうね。でも僕の考えは違う。その推理を検証するためにみんなに手伝ってもらってるんだ。もし同心たちが僕の求めている手がかりを見つけることができれば推理を続けられる。
okay. What's interesting? Never mind. I should have known that years ago. The Doshin are already on the move, and what about Sada?
九条様はみんなを率いてもう捜査に出かけたよ。出発前、僕に向かって真剣な顔でこんなことを言ってた。しかも、今はとりあえずお前の判断を信じてやろう。だが、お前は自分の推理に対してどのくらい自信を持っている？ってね。
So what do you say?
今は3割くらいかなって言ったよ。僕の欲しい情報が集まれば6割くらいにはなるけどね。
60% chance that it's a match.
ある人物を
The
見つけな
case
いとい
that
けない
he's
んだ。
currently investigating.
そんな人物が本当にいるのなら真相はすぐそこだ。
So what kind of person would that be?
すべての避けるべき食人樹をこの世から消し去る必要がある人物さ。
The flesh tree or something. What an interesting novel title. I bet Miko published a new light novel, and then someone decided to steal every copy of that flesh-eating tree. You shouldn't mess with light novel. I guess last one before you'll finish the stream. So this is Shinobu and Toma. So what are you two doing?
つまり試験に合格してこの火星業務免許を手に入れればもっと多くの修繕や清掃の仕事を
Oh,
受け
so
られるように
Toma
な
has
る
yet
わ
to
け
get
だ。
the domestic services provider license.
理解が早い。シャブ業が
I
火
guess
星技
Toma
術の
will
研
work
修と試験を
well.
広めたのは
Considering he
ま
has
さに
back
就職促進
his
のためだよ。
skills of being
これ
the
で無職の住民も仕事を
was
見つ
that
けやすくな
cleaning
るだろう。
house? Oh, so Shinobu Cookie is the one. Shinobu is the one doing the. Let's see, the domestic services provider license. Okay. I guess it is to side hustle while taking care of Arataki Ito and the Three Stooges. Going to take another exam or job hunting?
旅人か。その通りだ。シャブ業の火星技術の研修について聞いている。
That's more or less have to be. That's more or less for Shinobu to start earning more while Arataki Ito and the Three Stooges do something
トー
stupid.
マさんによると研修を受けて試験に合
But
格すれば
sadly, I
シャ
think
ブ業が発
I
行
think
する
the
資格
last
証がもら
previous
えるら
event
しい。
with Arataki Ito in it
就職
was
に役
like
立つはずだ。
several
忍
months
さんの
ago.
手にかかればこれくらいの資格はあっという間に取れるだろうね。
Oh wait,
痛み
I
入る。
think there was one
確かに
in
私
version
は大丈夫だと思
5.6.
うが他の荒滝派の者が不安なんだ。親分はこの前
Oh
ま
no,
で
I think it's
愛
on
差戦闘で赤すり
5.5.
を担当してたんだが力が強すぎて お客さんの背中がすりむけてしまったし、
Oh my
アキラは
god.
1ヶ月前までシムラヤで串を焼いてたんだが、1本焼くたびに3本食べていたんだ。一緒にいた人が止めていな
I
けれ
knew
ば
those three that
シムラヤは1ヶ
can't
月
hold a
で大赤
job.
字になっていただろう。守とゲンタについても手を焼いてる。心配しなくて済むのは牛尾だけだ。あいつは仕事をしなくてもいいからな。
Wouldn't that get them fired or their job? Sorry.
そう思うのも当然だ。実際仕事について聞いたら、あ
They
いつは
They cannot.
またクビだへへって答えたんだ。と
Ouch.
にかく結論だが、私以外の荒滝派はみんな無職だ。
What is up with this dog? the dog is apparently fixed to a pathfinder that it didn't even have like obstacle detection. Look at this. This dog is still walking. This dog is still walking even though Toma and Lumine are right in front of them. There's no option to pet the dog though, but look at this. That is so weird. Oh man. So they're living a free and unstructured lifestyle bereft of social attachment. Pretty not attacking gang. I wonder if the dog will disappear while inside of a cutscene with Shinobu and Toma. Come on, disappear. It's not doing anything. Look at this. At least give a few NPCs obstacle awareness, or at least move to another path if that path is obstructed by traveler.
つまり忍さんは荒滝派のみんなが簡単に仕事を見つけられるよう
That one
資格
time
の取
during a
得を手伝おうとしてる
cutscene,
のか
an
ね
NPC decides to
Masashiko
try to
その通り
walk
だ。
in front of the traveler. Look at this.
だが普通に研修を受けて試験に合格するなんて、あいつらでは8割方無理だろう。やっぱり私が資格を取った方が早
I
い。
should have renamed the stream title. So it's not
私があいつらを
it's
指
not
導する。
either of them who leapt through time.
その方が
Rather,
合
who
格す
held
る確
someone's
率は高い。
hands to leap through
抜かり
time.
ない計画だね。なら忍さん、今から申し込んでみるかい？
少し待ってくれ。書類を取ってくる。それと
Oh,
親分
dear.
たちにも話をしておかないと。
I still have to
そ
laugh
れがい
because
い。
I can still hear
忍
the
さんの準
dog.
備ができたら、シャブ行府で俺に申し込んでく
The
れ。
Shiba Inu cannot.
俺が休暇に入
That's
るま
not
で
a
申
Shiba
し
Inu. I
込み
think
は
it's a
締め切
husky.
らないでおくよ。
ああ、なるべく早く済ませる。トーマさん、感謝す
Oh,
る。
please. Shinobu strides off.
仕事のできそうな人だ。
And then the
そういえ
dog
ば、
finally,
旅人と会うのも久しぶり
finally
だね。
left. Look at
君
this.
はどう思う？
I'm just saying the dog just left anyway. And then he's floating upstairs one by one. Without her, the attacking that gang would be done for. Looks like she's going to rack up another certification. You're going to take on a vacation, Toma?
そうだよ。火星技術の研修はシャブ業が主導推進しているものだ。
I bet
申
there's
し込み
going
の
to
受
be
付を手伝った
continuation
後
to it.
長期休暇を取るつもりだ。
I mean, Toma's going to be
若の承諾は
organizing
もらってるよ。
the
休暇中、
organizing
モンドに
a
戻って
job fair.
母さんの手伝いをしなきゃいけないんだ。
Oh, so you're going back to Mondstadt?
何をそんなに驚くことがあるんだい？ああ、そういえば家族について話したことはなかったね。別にみんな普通の人だよ。母さんはモンドで生まれ育っ
Ah,
た
okay.
セピロス騎士団の
I
騎
think
士
I
なんだ。
might be able to find
鎖国令
Toma's
が解除
mother
されて
in
から
Mondstadt.
モンドと稲妻の交流が増えて、母さんとも頻繁に連絡を取れるようになってね。そういえば稲妻にはどんな酒があるのか味わってみたいから送ってほし
You
い。
taste
なん
what,
て手紙が
what
届い
you're
たこともあった
drinking
な。
over there.
モンドの
I
ダン
can
ディライオン酒に
imagine,
勝
like,
る酒なんてな
I
い
can
のに。
imagine like your mother
Demo
being
今は
like, Oh, would you mind sending me those Inazuma wines to Angel
はるか大
Share
団
or
長が遠
Cat's
征隊を
Tail?
率いて灘くらいに駐屯しているんだけど、母さんも招集を受けて遠征隊に加わったんだよ。今回の
Oh,
規定
so
では
that's the
母さ
recent.
んが家に残
That's
し
the
ていった
recent
ものを片
development.
付
So
けると。
apparently his
ちょ
mother
うど
went to
長いこと帰っ
North
てなかったしね。モンドは今ど
Oh,
んな
this
風
is
になってるんだろう
interesting.
な。君はいろんなところを旅しているからモンドで会うこともあるかもしれないね。
Well, maybe one day.
アップルサイダーも長らく飲んでないな。エンジェルズシェアにも行ってみようかな。稲妻では手に入らない酒をみんなに買って帰ろう。
Well, we can try out some apple cider next time, Toma. And so that concludes the stream. Let me check the anecdote rewards. I got 8. Yes, I know, it's very minimal. I will try to continue some of those storylines. Oh yeah, I forgot to check on Kinesia Charlotte. So I ran a Itinerary Adventurer's Guild. Looks like he completed the commission. But the funniest part, he flagged off Aha again. That's the funny part. We get the opportunity. Next time you're choosing a commission, you might want to ask Kinish for his thoughts. And then Charlotte's interview didn't show, but her journalistic instincts won't allow her to feel discouraged as she's already preparing to visit her next destination. That's Fan-chan for you guys. And yep. For the other characters, maybe they will appear the next day or next daily reset. So I'll explore some of those in my spare time though. So yeah. I wish I would have given enough time for this, but look at this. Is this Song of Dragon and Freedom? Single player matchmaker, team matchmaking. Oh, so you can do this co-op. Yeah, you can build your team and then matchmake with other players, but yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there's no limited time rewards for beating space time for you during this update, but I think there has one if you completed it during the first half of the version update. And I already completed this one, Paralogism. Hey! Alright, that should be it. So just gonna claim fewer rewards, and that is it. I've already catch up to it, although I still have to do a lot of these world quests. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Oh, what's this? Unresolved chess game. Ah, so this is the new. This is actually a new weekly boss, the one that I encountered during the one that I encountered during Paralogism. That's actually the new boss. Stone Seal Records. Where is that? Ah, okay. The boss that we encountered during the Archon quest. Oh, you can collect one. You can collect one level up material of the respective boss that you encountered. That's nice. It's a pretty good reward. I didn't notice that until I see the exclamation point on Shroud's domains. Do collect those for starters so that you can build your character's talent levels. Alright, so I think that is going to be it for this stream. Maybe later afternoon at Atelier Yumiya. There's an additional area that I will explore. It's a good thing I did not complete the main story just yet. I knew there was going to be an upcoming additional quest regarding the Albert settlement quest chain. So that is going to be it. thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah. Mulani is now in Inazuba, ladies and gentlemen. The farthest away from Naplan to Inazuba. Okay, so what's next for Genshin Impact? I will do the next version update. I will do the next version updates. New area. If the new area will still be limited time, I promise I will do this. I will do the main event story before 5.8 ends, which will be in late August to September. So, good night everyone. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Discord server X Twitter account, link in the video description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. See you soon. Stay safe. There is a tropical storm between the Philippines and southern China and Hong Kong. Then probably coming up for Thailand or Vietnam. Either way, be careful, everyone.